last we left off, the group investigated the Desert Rose, leading them to an abandoned house that seemed to be the site where Oliver was attacked. You all found the piece of a dark shard amulet, which acted like a compass, pointing towards the Gilded Lotus. You then reconvened at Victoria's house, talking to the captain, and sending a few messages before most of you went to sleep. However, one person decided to stay up for a little bit. Sidon, you decided to meditate before long resting. So remind us, because you rolled a 17 on the check.
I rolled a
very
17
good.
on the check.
So remind us what you're doing to meditate.
I've summoned my astral visage, and I've sat and I've sort of spoken to it, and I've been trying to get to this sort of I don't know what it is, what type of space it is, but it's like a in-between space, sort of a yin-yang type of space, where he ended up before.
Yes.
But never really had a look around properly, but he wants to try and talk to the person he saw there, that he saw, I believe, from a bit of a distance. He wants to try and actually find that person and talk to them and see what happens.
Okay. So as you're sitting there, holding the astral visage in your hands, you begin to breathe slowly, sort of closing your eyes, getting into that like meditative state. As you feel your consciousness begin to fade, almost like going into a dream, you are taken into a black expanse. You hear nothing, but each of your breaths or movements are mirrored, happening twice, one just after the first. Even your thoughts become mirrored or echoed directly after. And as you're looking around, you see yourself sitting in this void with nothing around you. The only semblance of other life being, if you like move your hand or look around, you sort of feel that after image of something happening just after you. So I'll ask, what are you doing?
1 second. I'll take a look around this void space. And you say I see nothing.
Mhm.
Even though I see nothing, does it feel like I'm alone, or does it feel like there's something else there?
It doesn't feel like you're alone, but whereas before, when you were in this same space, you were looking at this other thing, you get the sense you're looking inward, and whatever that thing was it's like an after image of yourself you can probably communicate with. It's just not like physically, in air quotes, in front of you.
I'll say out loud, I've been thinking for a little while now. We have been at odds with each other for a while, and I think it's making us weaker as a fighter, as a warrior. I think we need to become one entity. The we becomes me.
He's speaking French. You hear like answering back, like a voice in your head answering back. You feel like something awaken, if that makes sense. It's like puzzled and not fully there. Can you make me a insight check on yourself?
Oh, interesting, but yes.
17 again.
That's
Very
a
nice.
17.
You feel this second sense, like you hear it properly rather than just feel it, and there are no words spoken, but you get the images and the sense of them. I'm going to say them saying or conveying that if you are to become one, more than just, these two entities being Sidon and whoever this is, or whatever this is, if you are to truly become one, then more than just strength is going to be required for that.
Mm-hmm.
And you see images of anger, of trust, of pain, and of salvation. And in all of that, you feel to become one again, you need to be true to yourself, no matter the consequence, no matter the action, no matter what is happening, to be I don't want to say this word. To be your full self, you have to be your full self, if that makes
Be
sense.
unashamedly Sidon.
Yeah.
He's going to embrace the chaos again.
In the same way that, anyone else to, fully be at peace with yourself, you have to know yourself and be yourself, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I know this is a weird situation. And I know this separation has not been ideal for both of us. And I won't lie, I'm worried if we did become one that I would lose access to the power I have now. And I would go back to that person I was, but 6 years of separation and I've learned a lot. I don't know about you. I don't know if you're willing to let the rage subside, let the malice subside. Let us actually just exist as one person.
As you say that, obviously before you were seeing and feeling things that came across as what I said.
Mm-hmm.
But now you hear a voice, more like a physical manifestation,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear this voice say, "I am your anger, your rage, your negativity. I am the left to your right, the moon to your sun. If you want to become one, you need it all. I will not hide away."
I understand. There's some. He's a bit tentative. When I was falling to chaos, it was close. It felt like how I was before. And I didn't want to be that man again. But I can accept this negativity now. I can control it. If you're willing.
That sort of mirror of everything you're doing, it gets closer. It's happening quicker. After each of your movements and everything you say. And before you return to where you're sitting in Victoria's house, the last thing you hear is, "Soon, but not yet." And you come to sitting where you were.
I get rid of the astral visage, and I'll make my way over to where everyone else is sleeping. And I mean,
join the cuddle puddle.
I'll try and get in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Up in the middle.
Yeah. Easy enough.
Like a Labrador just climbing over.
Easy enough. You can all press the long rest button, if you haven't already. Yeah, the morning is yours. What are you guys doing?
Victoria, do you have a shower bathroom that I could make use of?
Points over there, and there is a bathroom with stuff I'd say there's a toilet, there's a bath, not like a shower because I don't think showers exist, but yeah.
Just book it and poke some holes in it.
Pretty much. But
is it this room here?
Yeah.
Okay. Archeron walks in and then backs out horrified, like he's seen a dead body. He's like, "There's a hole in the floor."
What do you mean?
It's like,
I think that's just a normal bathroom.
Actually, I think this is the equivalent of a shower. Actually,
is it? I would prefer a shower. So he would.
I mean, there's enough.
I
You could
assume this was the toilet here.
That's the toilet. Yeah. I assume this actually does kind of look like a shower.
I mean, shower's not difficult to set up.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I said, a bucket with holes in it.
Yeah.
Well, I assume they prefer baths because it's more water efficient, and we are in the middle of a desert.
Yeah.
But somehow the town has a river, so.
But it depends on how quick the showers.
It's probably one of those ones where you pull a chain and it just releases a bunch of water.
Probably.
Yeah. So he's gonna freshen up.
Yeah. So while the rest of you are freshening up, waking up, things like that. You can see at the front door there is a small, not a letter, just like an enclosed bit of parchment with that's tied up. That's clearly been put through the door. Which has
Go grab that.
Yeah, you can see that on there. There is just a small symbol of the Sound Spear Guard, just engraved onto the actual parchment.
Mm-hmm.
And if you open it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you open it and you see because I believe
Dearest Victoria, my love for you burns so bright.
No, so Archeron I think had mentioned that he wanted the captain to get a symbol to them they could use to get around the city. Mm-hmm. You see the symbol of the Sound Spear Guard, a proper medallion amulet sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see there is a small letter attached to it that just says, "I hope this helps. Also, my husband wants to invite you all to a meal this evening at about 7. Wear whatever you like. Feel free to decline if you're busy. Captain Jordan Penrose." And then the address.
Jordan's gay!
Yeah, you mentioned it yesterday.
I didn't know that.
He said I have to be.
He had to go home to his husband.
Yeah.
Listen, when you introduced him as Captain Dan, I didn't like him.
Yeah, that's why I changed his name.
Yo, now I like
You
him.
heterophobe.
Stream man ain't it, I'm sorry.
Braggers. Leave that one.
But yeah, so you see that.
So is this piece? Is it like a badge, or is it literally just a piece of paper that says these?
No,
guys
it's like a
within reason can do
metal.
what
It's like
they
a
want?
metal amulet badge.
Guys,
like
guys,
sure.
Drac
like
is still sleeping. Let's draw a mustache on his
Drax's
face.
not asleep. Drax's just silent.
Drake's gone off like bird watching or something. Or he's like he's gone on a lazy river and it'll take a full day to rotate.
No, he's just sitting on the sofa. I think Drac and Cassian have food poisoning or something.
She's just broken out.
Cassian's
Taken out an old games console and they're playing Streets of Rage.
Cassian's not used to eating
Food.
So he had too much and didn't know he was allergic to something.
No,
And I don't know, Drac. I don't know. The sun's really getting to him, man.
Yeah, the winter stings aren't used to this hot climate, even though we live like most of you and
live on like the beach. But yeah, so the only other thing is again, Maeve. In the morning, just sort of after while you were all eating breakfast and going about the morning, you do feel Sable check in. And she does say,
Just hear the Skype phone call.
you do
And just
hear
dropped.
you do hear Sable say, I assume you're awake.
Mm-hmm.
I looked into what you said. Any spirits within the city?
Mm-hmm.
From what I could tell, I could locate two. One of them appears to be the very northwest of the city. I think somewhere within the Silken Square. And then the other, I couldn't get a proper read on it. It seemed to be strong. Like the essence was powerful, and it was moving, like sporadically. But I couldn't get a proper read on it.
Right.
That's all I can really say.
Well, that's a good start, thank you.
You're welcome.
I will keep you informed on what I find.
Great.
Do you tell? Would Maeve tell the rest of us that she's asked Sable this?
Yeah.
Okay, so
She'll probably come in and tell you, guys, I've been talking to Sable. Blah blah blah.
one thing I was going to ask Maeve. Obviously you can't see the book man, the Mr. Man in the book. Can Sable or Gethin sense his presence?
You hear the bookman say, for the last time, I'm not actually dead.
Who said that?
Me, the bookman.
Why is Artron talking to himself again?
Are you okay?
You know about this guy.
No, I just wondered. It's you mentioned there was a spirit that was moving around from place to place, and I wondered if it was Riod.
I'm not a spirit, I'm the manifestation of the book.
Potato, tomato.
Bitch.
I'm not sure. No.
No, I just
Sen!
curious.
I'll give you your breakfast in a minute.
That's fine. I
Breakfast?
just wondered. I'm not quite sure how it works. So he says he's not a ghost, but he's clearly not alive, so it's a bit confusing. And obviously being the only one.
If
who
a ghost could look at one of you and fucking slow blink.
So I have to. It must have been like when the first time a spirit spoke to you, and no one else could see them.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay though. You're real, right? He turns to real. You're real,
Yes,
right?
I'm real.
That's just what a not real thing would say.
It's also what a real person would say, dimwit.
No, I don't know. Okay. Well, we'll just
Artron,
have to.
is the bookman being mean to you?
A little bit. It's okay though. I can. What I will do is I will fold over the edges of all the pages and crack the spine if it's me.
Oh my god.
That would affect you more than it affects me.
Won't that ruin your spell book?
There we go.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
I could go to the spellbook if you'd like.
It's very difficult because this is like two conversations happening. He keeps saying things like, "Oh, I'm such a daft old man, rah 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 rah, senile old fuck." But it's very, I don't know. So wow.
Okay. Wait, sorry. Does Arshel speak Elvish?
I think he probably does. Let me just Elvish, yes.
What languages does he speak?
He speaks Elvish, Orc, and Sylvan and Common.
Okay, he says that in a language you don't understand.
I think he's complimenting me in a foreign language. I have comprehend languages, but I'm not going to waste the slot. So
you could just say no. You're not allowed to cast it. I'm the book.
Well, I don't think I need material components for that.
No, I know, but it's. Never mind.
Oh no, I do. Shit. Oh no.
Do you have a regular one just in case your book goes missing for the focus?
Oh,
I know you could use the book.
No, we've
as
had
a
this
focus,
conversation, but I can't just pick up like a random stick. I don't think.
No, I just thought that maybe as a starting item, you had a magic wand as well as the book. I thought you had both.
What do you mean starting item?
What a character, man!
No, because we built this character at level 4, and I already had my subclass. My arcane focus is just my book. But if we went to a shop, I suppose I could invest in a traditional arcane focus. I guess. I mean, perhaps I could use this. He pulls out the dragon vessel. Maybe I could use this. I haven't really thought about it.
I mean, a dragon touch focus is an item.
Yeah, I know, but this is like a magical item. Now, it doesn't say you can, but equally doesn't specifically say you can't. I mean, I could buy. I could buy a backup arcane focus, but I like my book. I've had it for a while now. It's it's like your he kind of looks side them down because you've changed your gear, you've changed your belt. It's like your punches,
your hair,
I suppose.
Arms.
Yes, like your hair, your arm. Yes, your you get used to something. You don't want to change.
He literally has 2 sets of arms.
Well, yes, I know, but like your fighting style, you had a move like the astral slam, your finishing move or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So yes, it's difficult. I mean, I suppose I could, but I don't really want to, and I don't think it would be as good. My book.
Hey, I get it. You don't have to justify it, Archer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, but I mean, I could, I suppose, if it came to it, but.
I mean, I guess just on the in case Rudy decides to be a bit of a prick and just not cast spells for you, but I mean,
I don't think he has.
I don't think he would
level of
do
control
that.
over it. I'm not sure. Mr. Riyadh.
Yes.
Oh, Riyadh.
Yeah, not Rudy. Would you be able to, like, if you tried to prevent me casting a spell, would that prevent me from casting a spell?
I've not tried.
Can we try now?
Sure.
Okay.
Fire away!
Fireball.
No, I'm just going to see what spells have require material components. Okay, minor illusion requires a material component. Mm-hmm. So I will hold my spellbook and try to cast minor illusion. It doesn't take a spell slot, and if it doesn't work, it's not a waste of time. Well, it isn't a waste of time anyway. So I'm going to try to cast minor illusion whilst he tries to stop me.
Yeah, you see, not like obviously a counter spell, but like the same sort of thing, if that makes sense. Also, like the runes in the book start to glow when you cast them, and it goes through.
As in, like, I cast it.
Spell card gets cast.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, so I see you were able to affect something about the spell. Well, we just have to make sure we are both, as acting as one.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, cool. So, no, definitely not going to start to not let me cast any of my spells. Wicked. Wonderful. Did I mention to you that? Oh no, we'll cover that off another time. It's fine, don't worry. Okay, so, ladies, gentlemen, what is the plan for today?
Well,
That's all for murder.
I know there's a spirit lingering. I could always ask questions, see if they are one of the victims.
Yes. How does it work? How long does a spirit linger? For lack of a better word, I suppose.
I mean, I'm gonna say, the player is gonna say that I think it's until they get what they need to leave.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Until they get what they need, or are killed by, a group of adventurers wandering through who sees a ghost.
Yeah. So
Go!
I believe they will remain there until they are removed or helped.
Okay, so
This is a weird question, and I'm not saying we do this, but if someone knew there was like a ghost there but couldn't see them, could we get a cleric to perform exorcisms and make them forcibly move them on? Like, I'm not saying we do that. I'm just
It's
throwing
not
hypotheticals.
a nice idea. Oftentimes, they're just people who
But you know
need
how
help.
some people are. You know how some people are with things they don't understand.
Archon squirmed uncomfortably.
all too well. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, from what Cass would know and what Maeve would know, that is, definitely a thing. Like, if there was a ghost there that could be seen or could not be seen, like a turn undead or like the spell. I think Divine Word, all of them are like to dispel a creature of that sort.
Would
Like forcefully.
turn undead the channel divinity work?
I mean, Channel Divinity destroy undead would, obviously. But Turn Undead would likely work on a spirit either way, because it's an undead thing. So it probably wouldn't remove it. It would have to be, destroy undead or something like that to fully destroy it.
That would be very mean.
Well, yes, especially, we wouldn't... from what Maeve said, it's often people who just need a little bit of help. It's not...
A bit of closure.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, not like the zombies or whatever. So are we heading to the north? But it would be. I hate to be that one as well, but I know we were recently flush with cash, but it would if we do come across any little ways to make a little bit of extra money. I'm sure. Slav, if you want to put on a performance at the moment, I think everyone is a little bit light.
Yeah, I'm pretty poor again.
What did you spend your money on?
I brought a thing that isn't in my inventory.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh my god, I keep forgetting.
The key that Archon's made, he points to a rune that was carved into it. I brought this. It gives me resistance to thunder and lightning damage,
Well,
and allows me to cast them. Thunder or lightning. Lightning.
Yeah. That's the good option. That's the fair one.
I wouldn't
So it gives
say...
me resistance to lightning and allows me to cast absorb elements. Pretty big.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say we're exactly poor, purely because obviously people help me buy my my drums. I do have 124 gold.
How much did I give you for those drums? Can you pay me back?
124.
Yeah, I got one platinum piece and 99 gold.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, I've got like 84 gold, I think. Again, not like poor, but it doesn't really go very far. Like we can't buy an awful lot.
I got 160 silver.
I don't know. Oh, because I think
If
there's one of the
possible,
enemies.
Expensive,
I think there's one of the enemies that I had a weird number on.
I've got 1 platinum, 141 gold, and 97 silver.
Yeah, so between you don't have nothing.
But I've got a total of 19 gold, and it's all in silver. I think that rune of conducting was just expensive.
Rune of conducting was 175 gold. Yeah.
That's where all my gold went.
I would very much like to be able to buy a backup diamond, just in case.
Do we have enough for a backup diamond?
I don't think we have enough of that.
Can we just all promise to try not to die?
That's fair.
That's
Yeah,
a fair
but
point.
but it's always better to be prepared.
True. But
I will try my hardest not to run in and die.
You both spoke at the same time.
So prepare for success.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Failure to prepare is.
Yeah, that's why I need a diamond so that the spell can succeed.
True. Wonderful. Okay, so
But I already do have one. I just would like to have one backup just in case the worst happens. But
Just in case a
It's not
rogue runs off.
urgent. Hey,
What?
she died with the party. Okay.
I'm not getting into this. Anyway.
are there any other spells in your what level are we? We're like 8th level, aren't we? No, 7th. What do you have other methods of bringing people back from the brink? Don't you know? Not just Revivify.
Yeah, but all of them are more expensive.
Okay.
And high level.
I don't have access to any other resurrection.
Yeah, the next
than
one's 5th.
the-
5th
Oh,
level
right,
spell.
okay.
The next one will be
Yeah,
raised
I
out,
don't
which
have
is the 5th
access to
level
that.
spell.
I think until 2 levels from now on.
9th, yeah.
Yeah.
Very well. Yes,
So-
then I think another diamond is probably. So if we pool our funds, what? So I have 84. What
In
does everyone-
total, I have
You just click the currency and tells you the total at the top.
124.
Well, that's too.
90.
How many diamonds? How much is a diamond that needs to be worth?
300 gold.
Oh, if we all chip in 50 gold, that should. If we
I
all
have
have 50
90.
Hey, check your
I don't have 50 gold.
this channel.
If we all chip in 60 gold, then we can cover you.
Do you want me to check how much Drac has? And Cassian,
I
actually.
don't
both have
want
money.
to promise his money away. Actually, that's a good point.
Well, Cassian has money. Cassian
Right.
has 100.
Yeah, I mean Drax's money.
Yeah, Cassian has 130 gold, so feel free to use like a portion of that in whatever calculations you're making. And I think Drac has a decent amount, but obviously he's not here, so I can't.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you how much he's got. But he's got 60 gold and 1 platinum.
Okay, so 70 gold. Right. Okay. Well, maybe perhaps there's a way of making some money that we'll find. This is a city, after all, a place where people come to work, live their lives. I'm sure there is money to be made, and if we're smart about it, and I think that's one thing we can try to do.
I'm not going to speak for the dead, obviously. Ironically. But oftentimes when I have helped people, they've offered me things, and most of the time I don't take them. But in this case, it might be worth it.
What kind of things have they offered?
Well,
Pennies.
when somebody dies, they've no need for material possessions, and they often tell me the places they kept precious things and say I'm welcome to it. But I'm a big sentimental person, even though you wouldn't probably expect it, and I often just leave it. But a lot of the time, these people don't have big families and things, so
If
that may be an option.
Well,
if it is beautiful things, and we can make sure that they're treated with respect, but if it's something as commonplace as just coin, then I suppose we can put it to good use.
Maeve, if you would prefer not to, accept those gifts, I'm not going to force you or insist on it. You have been all very respectful of my choice. Well, my request to think over that prayer at the night, even though it's very important for those answers.
Well,
I think it would be best to speak with them first, find out what happened. Like I say, sometimes they ask that the money be given to family, etc. So it's all a possibility at the moment, but it's just one I thought I'd mention.
No, yes.
Yep. Just in case I prepared the spell Speak with Dead. Just heads up.
And
Cool.
also by the way, the compass, that amulet. Where did it point to again? Was it the Gilded Lotus?
I
believed.
believe so. From my understanding of the map, I believe it was. I can't say with any surety, but that was my assumption.
So maybe we take a look over there after we've done with some of the ghost stuff. Now that we're at full power as well, we get some information from.
Well, from what
on the way.
from what Sable said, they were likely in the Silken Square, which is past the Gilded Lotus. So the Gilded Lotus is on the way.
Yeah, so we could go to the Gilded Lotus and then try and find the ghost afterwards.
Just so I know, also, who has the ability shard? I think it's Archeron.
I think
Yeah.
I've got it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Whilst we've been faffing about, it's been like a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Could I have, found like a jam jar or something like that?
Yeah, I
with
mean, you can
water
find
in it,
something.
kind of-
Yeah, you can do that easy enough.
Oh, do you want me to cast Locate Creature now, or just wait until we find maybe?
How long
I think
does
it's got a
Locate
radius
Creature
on it.
Look,
last?
a creature card lasts, I believe, 10 minutes or an
It
hour.
lasts
And I
an
think
hour,
it's...
and it has a radius of 1,000 feet.
Mm.
So 1,000.
So if we're fast, we
That's
might
not
be
as
able
far
to...
as you think.
It's not as much as you think.
No?
1,000 feet.
How much is that in meters?
It's less than a kilometer. Less than a kilometer. It's like
Yeah, I'm
300
trying to think how big the town is. 'Cause I don't
304
actually have that written down.
It's
So
like-
could
a
I
football
conceivably
pitch.
like? Because I don't. It's it's 4th level now, right? I can only cast it once.
So what I will say, for the sake of ease, around pass, we will call. Just see how big that range is. A bit more than that. Probably this is about 1,000 feet.
Wow, okay.
Maybe I'll give it slightly more. Actually. I'm just trying to
Okay,
guess.
This is a
That's-
city, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how much of the city could I, in theory, cover if I
God.
walk for an hour?
I mean, you could cover, if you were to walk the entire time, you could probably cover most of the dunes, obviously excluding any really side bits, and you could probably get from where I place your map there
Yeah.
to probably around up to probably there in an hour walk.
Okay,
could
so
haste
roughly
you.
like
and double
half
It's
the
only lost a
city,
minute.
give or take.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Well, sort of half. Obviously, you miss any
Oh, I could put him on my
really
horse.
side
yeah.
bits.
The horse has got like 100 feet of movement.
But yeah, what do you guys?
My horse is amazing.
God.
Yeah, I think we
My
better
lovely horse.
leave that until we have a little bit more information, or
Yeah.
maybe an approximation of where in the city.
Wait, it's a locate object has a much greater range, does it not?
I believe it does. Yeah.
Oh, I
It's like 5
didn't
miles,
prepare
I
locate
believe.
object.
No, that's fine. It's maybe one for tomorrow. Perhaps if Victoria could describe an item that he would never be without, like a piece of jewelry, his weapon. We would need
Like
to be very
maybe
specific.
like a golden tooth or something like that.
yes, something like that.
Well, my brother doesn't have any golden teeth.
Cock
but,
ring.
God, I wouldn't know,
Don't
and I.
think a citizen would know that unless they're a very close
know.
knit family.
No.
Oh, I didn't even
Ugh.
think of preparing locate object. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
Oh,
It only just occurred to me. Obviously, without an item to focus in on, and you need to be familiar with it. There's not.
We also don't know. I don't know what he'd have
Mm,
on him.
damn. Oh, well, never mind. Maybe a serendipitous stroke of luck will come our way.
I saw him in that vision. I could probably give him an item he was wearing or having. I think he was in like a breastplate, wasn't he?
He was wearing like a breastplate. I can't remember exactly
well,
what armor
if
it
he was
but-
kidnapped, I'm sure they would remove his armor.
Mm.
I mean, I assume I've never been kidnapped.
You'd be surprised how often people leave you with your gear when you get kidnapped.
If you've been kidnapped,
Have you guys
Tom?
been kidnapped?
I
No, I'm just.
don't think I've ever been kidnapped. He looks around
The
at all of you in horror.
Simon's been wandering for a while, so who knows?
6 years.
Hey, so we'll ask, where are you guys going?
Oh, I thought we went to the Gilded Lotus.
I wasn't sure what.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Gilded
Gilded
Lotus.
Lotus.
Gilded Lotus,
Yeah.
then Square, and then
Yeah.
maybe back
Pub.
Gilded Lotus. I don't know. It's,
Oh yeah.
Well,
so
we
all this to
do
blow
already
over.
have those
Ooh.
like deputy badges.
Maeve, and in the through the post box there was
Oh, okay, yeah.
one of them. Yeah, just you can
Yeah, I
use.
just want to make sure.
Yeah. So what I was going to mention, sorry, I did forget. James, or Artron, you were looking at the compass thingy. And you sort of like, what's the best way to describe this? You sort of leave it there while everyone's talking, like just watch it for a bit and see what happens, like if anything moves, whatever. You get obviously that point towards what you can only assume is the Gilded Lotus. However, as you're looking, you can see every so often it like turns in a really weird way, like it's honing in on a different magnetic force, if that makes sense. Because obviously a compass,
another strong magnet is very close.
yeah, like obviously a normal compass goes to the strongest magnetic force, which is obviously the poles. Yeah, it's like it stays at the Gilded Lotus for the longest period of time, but every so often, like if it's nudged or if you leave and then come back, you can see it's like turned towards different spots, and more than one.
Okay, so if I say for example, I did put it in a jam jar last night. I've been occasionally watching it or more, like casting an eye on it all morning. Could I make an investigation check to see how many points there are?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it kind of act like the thing from Big Hero 6, the microbot? Where
Yes, exactly. Yeah. When I was writing it, I was like, hold on.
Oh, 19. I don't
19.
Nice.
So as you guessed before, Gilded Lotus is definitely the main one. But through looking, you get at least two more that you can gauge. One of them being in a very similar direction, but closer. Like it's like moves slightly, you can tell it's closer.
Okay.
You assume likely the casino. The other one is almost directly west. So you guess somewhere in possibly maybe the Golden Oasis Inn, maybe the Temple District, somewhere there. And there is another one, but that one's like moving around. Or you assume it's moving around, and you can't get a good read on it.
Can I make an Arcana check to? I'm assuming this is James. Can I make an Arcana check to see what I think could be causing this wiggle, for lack of a better word? I can think of a better word then. Wiggle.
Oh, that's an old song. I haven't heard that in years.
Yeah, it's very old.
12. I rolled a 2.
Wow.
Fucking hell. So I will tell you what I assumed, and you can assure me that I'm 100% right. I'm assuming that it's locked onto the prime, like the main pull from the Gilded Lotus is the majority of the rest of the token, the Dark Shed amulet.
Yeah.
The other things that pull in it would either be other fragments of it or like something else from that patron.
That's probably pretty accurate. But with a 12, I can't
you can't confirm
or deny.
That's my assumption, and Archeron can't promise it's right, but that's what he's assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll put on the map. Actually, I'll make a. Oops.
Could I conceivably do locate person on one of of those shards?
That object.
Well, it just ping on this one because it's the closest.
You would need the spell locate object to do that.
Oh, I do. Oh crap! God damn it!
You
It's already biting me in the ass.
And then I'll put the bigger circle there because you don't know.
And the other bits are likely something from the patron. Okay. And I couldn't tell from looking at it what the patron was when I arcaned it yesterday when I was extra smart. That's fine.
Because I don't think there's any easy way to.
But the way I thought it might work, and obviously if it doesn't, then it's fine. Like stuff like if it was fiendish, there might be like like really dark reds running through it.
Yeah,
and if it
yeah.
was fathomless, it'd be like perpetually wet.
God.
Hexblade, it's really sharp.
It's a really sharp circle.
Yeah.
It cuts the
No,
eyes when you look at it
No,
too
that's
long.
fine.
I think when you were looking, obviously you only have a corner, so you can't get much from it. Maybe if you had more, you'd be able to get more from it, but I think it's too difficult to tell directly right now. But yeah, with those sort of 3 points in mind, with like another fourth one that you can't really get a sense of, where are you guys going?
Oh, we were going
I
to the
think
Gilded
the
Lotus,
Gilded
right?
Lotus.
Is that still a plan?
So, I mean, what we could do then is we could go
pass
to
by
the
the-
casino, Gilded
It's like
Lotus,
gambling your money.
Square for the Ghost Boy, and then go around. Maybe check out something in Herald Heights. I think Archon wants to get some. I think there's a enchanted emporium over there, and then we can then go over to the Golden Oasis Inn.
Thanks,
And
Dad.
then at 7 p.m. we can then go for dinner with whoever.
Oh, the captain's house. I did put it on the map. It's there.
Okay. Well,
So we'd have to go
that
past the
seems
captain's house.
good. Yeah, I mean, on paper that seems right royal treat. Let's see. So, should we head to the casino first, since it is essentially next door?
Yeah.
So probably 10-15 minute walk to the casino. Obviously Cassian and Drax stay behind because they got food poisoning or something.
Cassian decided no to the casino. He has a
Yeah.
He has
gambling problem.
morals.
No, he's weird, but it feels weird being alive.
Never a truer word spoken.
He hates being in a society.
Where is it? There. So, yeah, the what's the name of the casino? I've moved you all over it, so I can't actually.
Oh, yeah.
The Glittering Sphinx Casino and Resort.
Resort.
Yeah, I know there's some weird.
This one has a casino similar to the Temple District, right? And there's a rumor that there's a Sphinx underneath it.
What? There's no casino in the
Is that
Temple
a
District.
critical
I know.
role?
No. Sorry, no.
There's a Sphinx.
There was a Sphinx in the Temple District.
There's
was
a rumor.
Sphinx.
There's a statue of a Sphinx.
There's a rumor that the Sphinx under the facet.
Yeah.
The casino is using the Sphinx as kind of more of a marketing
Yes.
kind of like
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so the casino is this sort of large building. Obviously, at night there'd be loads of like neon flashing lights. Obviously, none currently. And you can see the doors are open, and it's like that thing where it's casino in the morning. It's just kind of sad.
It's a lot of like
just full of
addicted old
degen.
women.
It's just full of degens.
Yeah, it's not great. Where's the map? There.
Seeing people like this when I was little is the reason I became a cleric.
I don't know why all of this is
Quite
covered.
blown away. So was that your calling then, seeing the? He looks around to make sure no one can hear him. The downtrodden masses defeated by sin.
Well, it was one of the reasons.
Okay.
What was the main reason? Was it the Heart Mafia?
Well, no, the main reason was that I wanted a purpose in life.
Oh, I admire that.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
What was it about Solista that drew you to the Solista religion? I assume it has another name.
Solicites. I don't know.
Celestites.
I was
Solstice.
raised on it, and it's the fact that she doesn't usually forgive sins.
I'm a very lucky.
So you have to be true to your word and your conviction.
Yeah.
It's not an as the people say, half-ass kind of thing.
Yeah, genuinely, you have no idea, John, how lucky I feel when I spoke to Neve in the Temple District.
So how would
the other
she?
day.
How would she handle those who'd sinned?
She incinerates them.
Oh,
Well, depends on the sin, of course.
Is that the lowest level of punishment?
He stole the
Yeah.
chocolate bar. Disintegrate.
Well, no, the lowest would be like a
Sunburn.
burning sensation,
Melanoma.
then then an actual burn, then like a burnt scar, like on your arm, like a mark of shame, and then incineration.
Wow.
I
The lowest one is when you're walking and you accidentally see like a mirror surface and you're just getting right and
Well, the lowest one is just like a constant swamp ass, just always swamp.
No, that's Athena.
Yeah, Artron, when Celesta straight up told me, well, not Celesta, but Neve told me that this was my last chance, they basically said that if I fuck up again, then it will. I don't think there's a mark on my hand, but I will show where the mark from the abyss was. They did something on my hand. Well, Neve did something on my hand, and basically said if I stray again, this will burn.
So what you're saying is like if you mess up now, we're gonna get some smoked cider.
some
no, because I'm outdoors. I'm not under any cover, so the smoking wouldn't actually stick to
charred cider.
And you're okay with this?
Well,
Biden.
I mean,
I presume it's something you agreed to.
It is. Yes, I do. Honestly, if you want to know, I've been a bit hesitant about mentioning this, but I agreed to it because I wanted to not be a liability for you guys, because I like you guys.
Okay, and
he's learning.
So you're the way to prove you're not a liability is to
put your life on the line.
Yeah.
Put my life on the line, not anyone else's, which if I was following Chaos, put everyone else's life on the line, and not mine.
Well, I mean, hopefully it doesn't. With what did, then this is one of the things I've been a little bit concerned about myself, actually, since we're walking and talking with all these crazy old ladies around us who are pouring pennies in the machines. My concern is when we were facing Deirdre, she said there's chaos within me, obviously, and that's fine. But maybe what if just hypothetically you were asked to remove the chaos of me in the world?
Well, order and chaos need each other.
That's why I'm the perfect agent of order.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that to be fair, I think that's also why when I asked Neve if I should change my personality to fit this bill of agent of order, they said that it's still me. And honestly, Ultron, I already told you if
well, I mean that's if I become dangerous, and I would understand that. But if part of me wonders if it's at all worth the threat, and if a heavenly celestial being decides that it's not worth the risk. But do you see where I'm going?
I see what you're saying, but I think there's there are things I'm willing to do, and there's things I'm not willing to do. And hurting my friend because someone said to hurt your friend is something I'm not willing to do.
Okay. Well, thank you for clarifying. Hopefully, I'm not. It won't come to that. I don't think it will, but let's hope. And maybe you should be able to give us some ideas to what's going on with it anyway. That might be the best. The best bet. Anyway, are there any slot machines that have not paid out in the time we've been in there?
Well, slot machines don't exist, James.
Is there a blackjack table?
There's tables with a number of games. You can see there's like a roulette style game. There's some people playing like dice games, card games. There's a guy playing Dragons and Dungeons in the corner.
For money?
In the casino?
No, he's just like it's like some guy who's like he's just like painting minis and setting up his thing for like a game later.
Warhammer.
Yeah.
Can I ask?
Wait,
the most
what?
important machine.
Warhammer?
The most important machine. Is there a copper machine in there? 2p machine.
2p machine.
No, there is not a copper machine in here. If anyone likes to play games, I do have a few. But what I'll say is, Artron, you have the compass thingy. I assume you just bring a bowl around with you at this point.
No, so that's what I said about a jam jar.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay,
I fill the jam jar up so I can carry it out and put it on somewhere flat. But like I can't think of anything smaller than a jam jar.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
like a petri dish, but I don't know if she's got one. Well, actually, no. I might have one in my alchemy kit, like a petri dish.
You find something small enough to work.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't walk around with it every couple of minutes. Perhaps I'll like find a area to check.
Where do you set it up in this?
Okay, let me
Just so I
zoom
know.
out a little bit.
Oh, there's a table here.
I don't think
that's
there's
a
a table. I don't know what. I think that's a pillar or
Is
something.
this like it's
really?
like a bar area or like a coffee place?
Yeah, there's up here.
Oh, here,
at
yeah.
the top-
So
top of the
basically,
map,
sit down over here. Get a cool, refreshing drink to get the day going. Like some kind of fizzy pomegranate thing.
That'll be
and
a
put it on
silver.
the- Yeah, I'll
They have
I'll-
dragon fruit here.
Oh, I'm not a huge lover of dragon fruit. I've got to
It's
be
like
honest.
dragon fruit, isn't that? It's like the weird one.
Yeah, it's not very
I
sweet.
hear
either.
dragon fruit tastes like pear. I've never tried dragon fruit, but I heard it tastes like pear.
I like pomegranate. I'm going for pomegranate. You see them in the desert, right?
I don't know. I don't care.
Pomegranate and kiwi. just something just something really zesty and nice. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I get a drink. I sit down. Like I'm observing the games, and I will take it out and every so often cast an eye over it. I'm specifically looking because like there was a place obviously that like I don't think I'd be able to tell which of the places was which other than like the directions.
Other than the direction,
yeah, which is such a fucking mental thing to say when I think back on what I've just said. But I would look to see if there was like a substantial like all of a sudden it was shooting to the other end of the glass.
Yes, that makes sense. So you place it down on the table that you're sitting at, and it's funny because now since Pete's saying, I'm just gonna say because I was thinking this way, like the nanobot in Big Hero 6. Obviously you're in the casino, which was likely one of the points, and you obviously the strongest signal so far has been towards the Gilded Lotus, but very strong, like almost hitting up against that like glass of the jam jar. It's moving down towards like here, like right beneath you.
Okay. Is
Might
there
have
like
said
a
so.
Like
door
south or
close to the
beneath?
door? I know we can see that from
Like
the
south, as in like right near him.
Is it
That
like
makes sense.
moving like vertically down as well?
No, horizontally.
Okay, horizontal. Okay. With that in mind, I would tell everybody I would like to take my drink. So the drink that I've ordered, I would have ordered one that was in like a opaque cup, like do you know those really fruity cocktails? And I would put the jam, like drink it, like nail it, and then put the jam jar in the cup so I could walk around looking at it and not like have people think, why this fucking guy carrying a jam jar? So instead he's got this like huge fucking luau style pineapple drink.
I'm going to cast guidance on Archon.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay. And I'm gonna walk round. I'm assuming this is like, is this an employee here?
Yeah, everyone who looks like this is an employee.
Okay. Well, it's just because of where he was sat as well. It looks like security.
Yeah, you can see a whole bunch of those same same
so
token.
I'm assuming that door either says private or pirate here.
You think a pirate's in there?
Pirates.
You get it's like you can probably like see slightly in. Obviously you guys can see the corridor and
It's
stuff.
definitely a fucking mistake side of it.
It definitely looks like a place for like high rollers or people who spend a lot of money to like sleep the night.
Okay.
Or maybe employees, but you know.
Well, okay. In that room, from where I'm standing,
Which room?
sorry. So I'm stood kind of here. I'll tell you what. I'll just move my table.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot we were on an interactive map, a virtual tabletop, if you will. So kind of here, like stood here, like in this room. I'm going to cast minor illusion. Just going to cast a spell in there, any spell. Like it's just going to look like a blob, a shapeless blob.
Yeah, I mean no one's looking in there, so you get.
Okay, so nothing happens when I cast minor illusion in there.
I mean nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. Cool. That to me, I was just checking. So I want to know if it would be safe for me to like misty step in there without setting alarms off.
Yeah, it just like it goes off whatever you cast. It's just a normal spell.
Okay. but looking to save spells. I'm going to go over to Maeve. There is a gentleman sat in front of a room which I think the source of, one of the potential poles that's affecting the shard is in there. Would you be able to work your unique magic and let us get in closer in there?
I can certainly try.
Hey, remember, guys, Slab has not.
Yeah,
I
I could cause a distraction.
No. It's Slab's
just
unique.
wanted to-
Slab's unique magic is letting everyone know that you're going in secret.
I mean, if you want a distraction, there's always
No,
me.
I'd like a
Maeve,
distraction
could you
not to be
ask-
thrown out.
Could you could
Oh,
just
I'm
ask
not
if he
gonna
says
do
no,
that.
when we can try, not nefarious, but slightly underhanded means. But you.
Oh, I could probably. No, let's go with Maeve. I don't know how I feel about reciting Bible verses to a security guard in a casino.
Some people
Give
pay
me
Might
a
put me
moment.
out for that. I don't
And
know.
on the
She's-
third day,
She's gonna
Well-
she's gonna do that typical thing where she's like, I imagine what she's wearing at the minute is the outfit that I posted a while ago, like the deserty outfit.
Mhm.
She's gonna do that thing where she like pulls the top of it down very slightly to like
John
accentuate,
drops his drink and that's
and then she's gonna like do the like Megara walk up to the fucking table and like lean on it with one elbow.
Megara
mine-
from Hercules.
Oh,
You were thinking some kind of fucking Godzilla villain, weren't you? Megara.
Well, I've actually never heard it pronounced Megara.
Yeah,
But-
I don't know why, but I was more thinking like Jasmine's outfit for a moment.
I was thinking Jasmine in that bit at the end of Aladdin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when-
there's
when
that as
she-
well.
when
It's just
Jafar-
it's just the sexy walk that
Yeah.
that Locke used to do. That's just it's
Yeah.
just that. But yeah, she's gonna like walk over and like lean over on the table and just like give eyes to the guy.
You see, by the way, this is
I'm
completely
so happy
unrelated.
Cass is not here.
Completely unrelated. All of these guys are wearing hats.
Oh no. God damn it.
No,
We're
it's not.
surrounded.
I would not put it. I wouldn't put it past that
No.
mafia to run a casino.
No, so what I was gonna say is he like moves his hat up, and then I realized hat, and I was laughing to myself. He goes, how can I help you, miss?
Is that voice
The
quite
voice
intentional?
actually break like that.
Yeah.
That's very great.
It was the character. I did it on purpose, guys.
I'm worried about the hat mafia. No, that
I'm
hat
joking.
mafia thing made me cough because I was mid drink, so I came back and I was like,
I'm
and
joking.
I can't do this. Sultry
I'm joking. The
voice.
Hat Mafia aren't here yet.
We don't know, Asher. We don't know.
Well, Asher is God. If you
Yeah, but
need,
that's
if
what
you
he
need,
wants. That's what he wants us to think.
if you do need a minute there, fun, I can play a quick casino game.
Not
so,
playing some
so your
blackjack.
voice can clear up after coughing up.
I think I'm alright.
Sure you're right.
Yeah.
Do a constitution check.
Me or Maeve.
Oh,
Yes.
no, look on.
Yes.
No, I was like mid drink when you said it, and then I tried to make like a shocked and just inhaled the drink.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, but she's gonna like point to the reach out and like point over his shoulder to the room behind him. It is this room, isn't it?
I think so. Yes.
That's like just everyone's aware. That's like a not courtyard, a square. Not a square. What's the word?
Storeroom.
Not a storeroom because it goes into like rooms. So it's like a just like slight. I can't think of the word.
Corridor.
Like yeah, it's like the entrance to a corridor. But obviously, this is the actual corridor. I don't know. It's fine. You know what I mean. But maybe you guys don't know what I mean. It's fine.
You know what you mean.
I know what I mean.
Which is
If you
all
think
we
of the
ever-
word, tell me, and I'll put it in and delete this whole conversation.
Thanks, James.
You should just edit in, like one of them is like post-its like standard conversation is like, and then it's just word.
It's
Like a
fine.
landing, isn't it? Almost.
Like a landing. Thank you.
Yeah, but it's not it, but yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
I was wondering what's through there.
Oh, he just turns around and says, "Oh, well, they're the rooms for the high rollers and people who are frequent customers. You see.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a few rooms for people who spend a lot of money at the casino.
How much money would one have to spend to be allowed in?
Well, it's he like looks at his notes as I look at my notes. I don't fucking know it's written down. Thanks. And it's because I don't have it written down because I didn't, I don't plan for everything. He says,
What?
How much would you think?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He says, well, it depends on how frequent someone goes. If they visit it multiple times, if they spend money at the bar, but usually it's anywhere between 50 to 100 gold, where someone can get a room if that one's available.
Is there a room available?
I think so.
I don't want to spend that much money to get into a fucking room.
Ask if he can show you around the room. You show you and your muscle around the room. your entourage.
There are multiple rooms.
I could be like, well, I'm in Pyra on business, and I assume I'm going to be spending a lot of time here. And I was wondering if I could have a look around the rooms, just to see if, this is a suitable place.
Yeah,
to stay.
Persuasion check.
Will you please get down?
Oh, god damn it, I
She
didn't
says to the
cast.
man. He's got something to leg.
I don't think guidance. You couldn't do guidance without being noticed. It's like,
Yeah, it's like an active. You can
I mean, I can add my thing.
D4, yeah. Remember this guy.
Four.
I
should have cast guidance.
12?
It's better than average, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus
You're not asking for something unreasonable either. It's not like you're asking for the keys to the fucking house.
It's just like a thing that's like he might just do normally. He's like, he thinks for a second. If I need to see you spending a bit of money here for my job, so maybe after a little bit, I can see when he just walks.
Does he have a list in front of him of names?
No, he has a list of like, I don't know, generic things. Yeah, it's just really nothing really. Like he's just got a list.
No, I was gonna say I'm with
a bit of gambling.
this person.
No, I'm all for it right now because I'm very poor and I could do with some money.
Yeah, I could do some money.
So, are they people gambling with straight up gold, or are they using chips? Like you buy chips and you use them to gamble?
I would say, I guess it's like the equivalent. It's like fake, like gilded gold coins are like fake.
What's the regular buy-in? Because I've only got 19 gold.
Depends on the game.
Well, you've taken us through the games.
So there is. I've just stolen a few.
Do you have curry carrier?
I don't know what that is. So
It's
no.
just where you put different spices level of curry and you see who lasts longer.
God, that's awful.
Basically, wing roulette. Full meal.
You see, there's a game.
Oh yeah, it's a 2-in-1. You get money and you get food.
There's a game that's very. I don't have a name for this one. It's just two roll. It's we'll call it like a 2 gold buy-in.
What was the closest actual game?
Yeah, I can't think of it. It's just very simple because we played it on Tuesday. Roll a 2d6. If you get a 7 or a 12, you win, and you double.
And that's 2 gold buy-in?
2 gold buy-in. You roll 2d6.
And is it between 7 and 12?
No. If you roll a 7 or a 12, you win, and you double the money. Obviously, minimum is 2, but you can have any number. And then you can add a d6 if you want to try and have another chance. Obviously, it's more money, but you if you go over 12, you lose.
It's kind of like shit blackjack with a double down.
Yeah. There is God, I hate finding games.
Guys.
That's the DM who put a casino in it.
No, I know. I had one originally, but I lost the link to the page and I can't find it.
That's sad.
Do you want us to RP while you look?
No, I'm not gonna be able to find it. There is. Let's just say there's one. It's essentially like roulette. You can bet on a certain. Let's take a D20 roll. You can bet on a certain number or odds or evens.
Or
And odds or evens, you get back like original and you get like get back. What's the half? Like what's the? I can't. My brain. I'm sorry.
150%.
150% of what you put in, or if you get the exact number, it's double. Which is easy enough. There's just one way. It's like a group game where you roll. We'll call it 2d6. Highest wins the pot. Things like that.
Are there other people playing that game?
I could add a few people. Yeah.
Yeah, because if we work together as a team, we could fleece those pricks.
Guys,
Statistically speaking, that's the quickest way for us to make money.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to gamble by my religion.
Well, give us your money, and then
Yeah, I'll give you my money.
Are you allowed to assist us with our gambling?
So I'm just gonna wander
really,
off to the ship blackjack table.
Okay.
So that's
I
not
really like that game.
technically against the rules, but it's against the spirit
I feel
of
like
them.
it's the spirit of the rules. Yes. Okay.
It just says, "Well, my oath doesn't stop me." So.
What is your oath, by the way, Brent?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Oath of crying and sadness.
So
over forgetting.
Oath of forgetfulness. Yeah.
Asher, I'm gonna do the 2d6.
Sign roll 2 1s on his thing. What are you doing?
I will. I'll place in another 2 silver for the
2 gold.
2 gold. That's what I meant. It's because I'm looking at silver, so it's 20 silver. So I'll place another 20
you
silver
currently
down.
want a 5.
Yeah. Roll 1d6.
Ooh.
2. So that's
that's
4.
3.
So yeah.
Oh no, 4.
So you want a 1 or
No, I want
you want a 1.
3 or.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you said 7.
Sorry, my brain.
Seven
Yeah, you want a
or
3. Yeah. You want a 3 currently. You can't lose.
No, I'll
Unless
put another one down.
Uh-huh.
Let's go again.
It's currently 6 gold.
I can lose.
No, because you still got the 12.
Oh,
So
You need a 1
So right-
or a 6.
So you want a 1 or a 6. You can't lose on this one though, so there's no reason not to keep going.
Legitimate double down time. Come on, 6.
Or 1. So you're on 10. You need a so
You
that's
need 2.
8 gold. You need a 1 or a 2, but hopefully a 2, or you lose. You going for it?
Of
Yeah.
course he is. Excited.
It's Pete.
Both. Big money, no whammies.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh you.
What are you doing now?
So
2,
unlucky.
4, 6,
You
7,
need a
8,
1,
9, 10, 11.
You need you only can only win with a 1. Otherwise
Yeah.
you lose, and you've used 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 gold.
Oh, what's losing 2 more gold at this point now?
Hey, most people lose before. Most people quit before they win.
Exactly.
Let's go. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
you can't leave on the
This
loose.
is called sunken cost, right? You know that.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah. 100% I'm aware.
Okay, if someone's trying to bend the dice. Well, that's 12 gold for the house. The house always wins.
Sidon, why you lost our money?
Wins.
That was a series of
Okay,
unfortunate.
so I'm going to
Yeah.
try. I'm going to put 4 gold down,
Uh-huh.
right, and I'm going to try this game too.
Well, it starts off at 2, but okay.
Okay, but I can put more in start, right?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I'm going
So
to.
it's 2d6. You want a 7 or a 12?
Okay. Okay.
10.
And now I'm going to add another 2, so take it to 6.
So you need to
You need a 1. You need a 2.
I need
You
two.
need
Okay.
2.
But
Ta-da! There we go. So that was you get 12.
Okay. And on top of my original 6, or just 12 back in total?
12 back. You double it. So.
Okay, cool. See, so that's the way to do it. You just win.
Imagining Simon's there sweating for 10 minutes, and then Archer was like, "Oh yeah, done it." Anyway, that's funny.
Well, you know how it is. The house always wins. Look,
what?
this
Did I just
is
see them?
well. You know what it was, Archon? It's because I was already here and I caused the payouts to happen.
That's
for
it. You see,
you.
I saw all
Set
your
up
unfortunate
yeah.
luck, and I thought that you're
just a card
yeah.
counter, Archon.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're just a
I
card
range
counter.
ran this shit.
I cited.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see if there are any other games that may be better suited. Is there one of those hammer things where you hit someone and you try to ring the bell?
No, because magic would be too easy to cheat that.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, just polymorph into an elephant and stamp on it.
Or just mage hand.
I would like to say as well, we are up +0.
Yep.
I mean, I'm up 6. So.
Hey, Slab, how much was that drum that I helped pay for? Do you have the money to pay back for that?
Gambling habit.
Oh God!
I've lost the receipt.
Lost the receipt.
Oh, he's in too deep.
Wait, did you ask for a receipt?
No. Poseidon don't know that.
I just want to check, right?
Uh-huh.
All we need to do is get through the equivalent of 50 gold before we get let in that room.
Or just sneak
Yeah.
in somehow. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so what was that 2D10 game I just saw you post? Let me just have a look.
It's like 21.
21. Okay, I'm gonna put 5 gold down on 21.
Okay. Is anyone else doing that? Because it's like a group part.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
people want to.
I'll put money onto the 21 again.
I'll have.
What's buying?
Yeah. What do you guys want to buy into? I'll say.
Well, if Archon's putting 5 gold in, I'll also.
I'll say if Archer puts 5 in, the minimum is 5. Bryn
I'll
will
put
also
5 in.
put 5 in. So that is 15. Anyone else?
Yeah, because obviously 21 is or blackjack is literally against the house, and you all work together.
Yeah. So
So mathematically, it's better for us to all.
yeah, for as many of you as you. Yeah.
Some people actually play 2 hands at the same table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
And then they all have their own rules about when to split. Like eights and I think it's eights and aces are always a split, no matter what.
Yeah.
So it's currently 15. Is anyone else putting any in?
Yeah, I took him.
Cool. So can everyone
By the
whisper?
way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Can everyone whisper 2d6? I don't actually know how.
2d6.
Do you mean
No.
2d10?
2d10. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're funny.
How do you do that?
How do you do it?
So if you open up the dice roller, there's a little tab at the top. that says
GM roll.
Yeah. Oh, I only
What,
rolled one.
on the
Okay.
on roll 20?
On the roll
Yeah.
20. Yeah. So there's to like the bit at the side.
Yeah, it's like a little dice token, like a polyhedral die on the left-hand side. You
Yeah.
open up, you get like, your rollers, and at the top left of that box, it appears there's a little slide bar that says GM roll.
Yeah, that's it.
I sent you a link to
Good
a
luck, guys.
roulette table.
I saw.
No, I don't see it. On roll
It's where
20?
you select. It's where you select.
Oh no, I
the
see it.
tabs.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. So, yeah. 2d.
Okay. So what was the thing? Yeah.
I think the dealer has to show one card, right?
Yeah, he has to show one roll.
Yeah.
You get one hidden. And...
So the dealer shows a 9.
I'm gonna ask for another card, please.
Okay. Just make sure to remember your own numbers.
Yep. Stick him on that.
Bryn won't do any. Dealer, yeah. Anyone else asking for more?
Soft 19. Yeah, I'll have to hit.
But are these the
Have
ones
to hit
that?
it again.
Are these the ones that we get seen?
Oh god, I don't know. I'm so confused. Just
I'm
remember
gonna-
Just remember your numbers. That's all. Because I can't be bothered. My brain.
Yeah.
I see so many rolls right now.
Yeah, I've got my numbers. Don't worry, it's fine.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna hit again.
Go for it. Oh my god.
What, on
the
a
fuck?
19?
I'm gonna hit again.
15.
You guys are fucking mental.
No. I'm not on a 19. Yeah, I'm sticking. I am sticking.
Everyone done?
Yeah.
Okay. So the dealer got a. What was the number?
A 9.
Was-
Sidon's got an awful poker face.
This isn't
Dealer
poker,
got
though,
a
blackjack.
17.
20, baby.
I got a 20.
21.
21. Pete rolled 3 ones.
Yeah.
So
That's-
how it works in
that's why I
blackjack,
kept hitting.
we all get payouts, and the
Yeah.
21 gets like higher payout.
Mhm.
But the 21 only gets a higher payout if it's a blackjack. That wasn't a blackjack. I
Oh,
just
right,
made it to
okay.
21.
So the pot was 20.
20.
So you split it. Wait. God.
So we all get individual payouts because like this is designed for like individuals to play. So it was a 3x2 payout. This is a really
Yeah.
awkward way to do it. So we would get like, oh, for God's sake.
I think if we all put 5 gold in, we should all get 10 gold back, right?
Well,
For the
No,
sake of.
no.
For this.
Wait, let's double it. So if it was,
if we put 10 in, we
we
would
get
have got
we
30
get
back.
we get 7 gold and 5 silver back.
Yeah, so everyone gets 7 gold, 5 silver back, so you all do win. More, win. Other than the dealer. Because Bryn
I
got
suggest we put in easy numbers to work on
Yes.
that 3x2 scale.
because
let's put in-
Bryn
let's put in even numbers.
first 2d10 was 19. So, satisfying.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
So yeah, I'll do that again. I'm gonna put down, let's say 6 gold.
Guys, I think Drax here.
I'll also. I'll
Well,
match-
then we'll
I'll
put those
match it.
6 to 6 gold again.
I
Drax went
will.
gambling.
We just took a break. People are gambling. We'll get you in a second. Sorry, what numbers you guys went down? 'Cause I
Oh,
was
during
doing
this
the same.
entire time,
six.
Cass is praying for your guys'
6
soul.
gold.
6.
So everyone's putting in 6,
Mhm.
Yeah.
including. I'm
So
not
the
gonna
easy
have them
payback
play. I
is-
can't be bothered. I'm not.
No,
I can't
if
do
we
two.
if we win, we get 9. That's the easy
Yes. Okay. So yeah, you guys can roll me 2d10.
bit. Oh, I've done it again. What a knobhead.
I was gonna say, if you guys can just roll
Fuck's
both at
sake.
once, that's so much easier. Because
Yeah,
I've
no,
seen
I
so
did.
many.
I did that accidentally.
Roll for.
Are we going to go round table to say who's going to roll again? Because technically,
Yeah, I would just like to.
That
Well,
should be.
what we should do. So the.
just so we know is on who's sticking and who's.
God, so it's so confusing because James rolled 2 different ones.
So,
Okay, so the. Are you guys going again?
Yep, hit me.
I
roll
will.
the-
The
Wait,
dealer
what was the dealer's
shows. The
first
dealer
number?
shows an 8. Or yeah, an 8.
I'm rolling again anyway.
I just got 21, so I'm staying.
That's fair.
Blah, blah, blah,
Uh,
blah.
To be fair,
I'm gonna
you
roll
know,
again.
you with blackjack, you can know your friends' numbers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
on 7 at the
I've
minute.
made quite a lot of money.
Pete's rolling
Well-
so low, it's hilarious.
I'm at 15.
Hit.
Yeah, but dealer's got a soft
Statistically
18.
speaking, I got 21.
I roll again because statistically speaking, is in.
It goes either way.
Mm.
Well, I've got a
Right.
higher chance on the dice of rolling a 6 or lower.
The thing is with blackjack and 21 is you got to be looking at the dealer's card. The dealer, you always assume the dealer's second card is a 10.
Yeah,
So
and I'm low. And
you're-
I'm at 15.
Yeah, so you need to beat the 18. So you have to hit, even if you bust. Which is that's
Yeah, and I bust.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know the dealer did also bust on the next card. So, whoever won. So
Yeah,
Pete and James.
It's get 9
what did
back.
what
9
did
back.
Bryn get?
I didn't have Brent. I could be bothered.
Okay.
I was already confused with so many rolls.
I
He's there in
lose.
spirit.
I lose the 6, isn't it?
To be honest,
yeah.
I thought we were going in turns to.
Yeah,
see
I
who
think
was
that's
hitting.
probably easier. Are you guys doing any more? Because honestly, I can't be bothered. I'm just gonna.
We get 9 gold back, right?
Yeah. And we'll say at this point, can't be bothered to have Cassie. Feel bad if he's on his own though.
He's reading. He's got books.
No,
He's doing his own investigation.
He doesn't
Look,
have
he's a
to
mastermind
talk.
rogue.
He can just.
Yeah, I know. It's just his tokens and stuff.
He's on Twitter.
Yeah, so we'll say at this point, Drac, you know they were going to the casino. So you walk into the casino and see a number of them gambling.
No.
Hey, Jack.
Join us.
So what are we playing?
We were playing blackjack, but
Oh no. He's joined up with Sin. Mate, I'm so sorry.
it's not sin to gamble.
It is.
How is it a sin?
It literally is. Do I need to take out the Bible?
What?
What's a Bible?
It's a good point.
Solista's holy book.
So I wouldn't call it the Bible. That feels wrong.
Okay,
The Bible.
the sandal. I
The
don't know.
Bible.
Here's the thing.
Sundial.
Sunday.
Here's the thing. Quote me a passage from that book that is against it.
Okay. Here we go. Thou shalt not gamble.
Yeah,
Shut up.
what chapter?
Oh, chapter 5,
Verse
page
10.
972.
That's too much reading. No one looks at
Yeah,
the
it is
terms
a
and
very thick
conditions.
book.
No one reads the terms and conditions.
Hey, I just.
It's about 200 pounds.
Are you guys gambling anymore? Because I'll say for the sake of ease, you've got to like that cutoff where the guy will be like, "Hey, if you guys want to come back, just look around."
Stop taking our money. Yeah. Well,
No,
I
it's
mean,
me saying.
I
"Stop
mean,
taking
if
the
they're
time."
just gambling, can I go in the room? Because I'm not gambling.
I mean, he'll let people who are spending money go in. You're not spending any money.
Oh, we say
Great, cool.
we are ladies of like higher class who will only spend money in the high class room, or stuff
if we've
like
done
that.
it now, we're going to walk back to sorry, we didn't get your name. Would we be able to view the rooms now to see if they're up to the caliber as such high rollers as ourselves after putting £2.50 down on the table?
Well, gold is obviously more expensive than like
Cool,
pounds,
yeah.
so it's like it's like a decent amount of money. And I think between you it was like 40 something, maybe slightly more. He says, go ahead. Some of them might be locked, so just don't disturb the customers.
Do you have a guest book we could sign? And write our thoughts about the
only
rooms?
when it's confirmed that you're staying. Yes.
Oh, but you do have one.
Yes. God.
Would you mind if I read it as we look down the room?
Company
See
policy.
the caliber
No.
of people who've stayed here before.
No, it's company policy not to show people.
Company policy
people
not to let
staying.
people see the reviews until they've stayed here.
Not to
You're
see
not really-
people who are staying.
John, I don't mean to like come across the room, but it not really seeing the reviews. You're trying to look at private information.
So
Well,
Archon's like really slowly gonna turn just his head to face Sidon, and then just like his eyes are just screaming, "You fucking idiot!"
I mean, I was saying the same thing anyway. So
Can Slab like kick the back of Simon's ankles like shut up?
Okay, well, I'm sure if the rooms are up to snuff, we will consider it. But yes, let us peruse.
Our friends who weren't gambling, they are our
Bitches.
people.
God,
Entourage.
oh God,
I was trying to be
They're
careful,
our
John.
people.
No, of course, no, they're with us. They're part of. They're our patrons. That's for the real money. Right?
They're the ones who provided us the money to gamble. We gamble on their behalf.
He says, "Listen, I don't judge what you guys get up to."
Such
Are they
clear,
allowed to
please
come
stop
into the-
talking to me vibes.
Are they allowed to come into the?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
What's your policy on pets?
Depends on if they shed.
Well, we'll just have to see, won't we? I just
God.
I have no idea where I was going with that. So
Yeah, no. Porridge isn't here, and there's a invisible
Porridge
cat.
is here. Porridge is
I mean,
here.
like, you know, it's probably not. It's fine.
I just imagine he's just like pretending to be a good luck charm, like keeping as still as he can, like mouth open.
He's the angel on your shoulder. Yeah, so you guys walk in, and it's like the mini. I think lobby was the word I was looking for. With like just like, I guess like a water fountain, because that's, I don't know. And then just like, you know, a simple place where you can go to separate rooms. And what are you doing with your jam jar compass?
So we close the door behind us so the guy can't
Look
see.
at
I'm gonna put it like I'm gonna hold it as flat as I can, or put it on like a side table or something for a
Yeah,
few
you can
moments.
find like a small like desk or side table.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pointing so close at this point. I'm just gonna give you the room specifically. This room.
Here. Okay, so we're just gonna try the door.
The door is locked.
Shit. Okay, never mind, guys. Let's abandon this plan. The door's locked. How locked are we? So I'm just gonna give it.
I'm imagining all of you like.
Yeah. Wait, I have an idea. Housekeeping.
Kabinky?
Kabinky.
No, you don't get a response.
Hey, Slab, how about you use that spell? I've
Or
got
I
an
can
idea.
try this, and I show my finger turn into a key.
Oh yeah,
And
we
try
forgot
to
that we
pick
now have
Oh, that's easier than
alerting
Slab
the
casting
whole.
it. Yeah, Slab doing a spell and then me acting like I just hurt myself.
Wait, that was your plan?
That was gonna be my plan. I screamed very loud. I could have just pulled out my acting and then proved the
Yeah,
point that
we
I
know
could
that.
sprint 600 feet. You know,
This is my life now.
There's so many
My
of you
life-
squashed into this tiny room. It's hilarious. It's like a clown car.
We're glad you woke up for this, actually, Drake, because of that ability.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
last
really
time
know
we saw
what
you were
happened.
T-posing on top of a desktop.
Yeah, and you know,
Slab,
when you
I
wake
think-
up, you need to brush your teeth, take a shit, and all that. It took some time.
All
Anyway,
the heavy breathing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
key fingers, if you wanna.
Yeah,
Do you wanna have a
so
go?
I move past everyone.
Oh, Cassian can also try. He is a rogue. I did
Does he
forget
have thieves tools?
that. You could have picked some up.
Mm.
But go ahead. Yeah, so it's
I knew he was a rogue, but I wanted the players to do it before the.
I just looked at this. Oh fuck, he's a rogue.
That's not rogue. That's what I
yeah.
was trying to say. He could
He
go
gives,
up
he
and do
gives
his
you the
own
help
investigation.
action. He gives you the help action. So it is a sleight of hand check with advantage because Cassian is helping.
Ooh, nice. I needed it. Oh god. What the fuck?
God. Yeah, you spend
Too
a
late
good
for
like
guidance?
yes.
Oh,
If you guys want to cast guidance, make sure to do it before the roll is there.
I'm
This is-
terrible at this, dude.
Well, that's a you problem.
The thing is in like with guidance, that's a 14 max.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I didn't know that
13.
before.
no, 13 max. Sorry.
Yeah, you didn't know it beforehand, but you met. It's fine. It's too late. Yeah. So Jack, you sort of. So I'm gonna say the words. You wiggle your bone in, and you try and it's weird, but that's what he's doing. And you try and like shape it to the thing, but you've not really done this many times, so.
This is my first time, guys.
Oh,
fucking wet rope.
Oh God, it happens to everyone. But after like probably, I'll say 3 minutes, if everyone waiting with bated breath, Cass would be like, no, you don't get in.
okay. It looks like we might be back to the slab cast the spell and I scream at the top of my lungs.
No, wait.
I can give it to go if you
Cassian,
like.
yes.
Okay.
Not that that spell isn't useful, but
It's just loud.
it's very
Yeah, maybe not in this.
Yeah, so
Cast. Guidance. Is he going to?
Peru, guidance.
Is Peru there?
You get the
He's
guidance.
gone. Oh, he's gone. He's back.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
The audio completely broke for me. You were
Yeah, it's
Oh.
done that a few times for me.
Oh.
I don't know if it's my connection or what.
Weird.
Well, to catch you back up, Cassian is now going to give it a go. So, guidance.
Oh yeah, guidance.
His thing's actually lower than Drax because he's
Is
not.
he about to pop his rogue cherry?
I'm
First time he has
uncomfortable.
done any like rogue stuff for us, actually.
Oh wow.
Before
Never
Jesus
mind.
Christ.
God.
He had a +3 and got wow. Yeah.
Guys, the
so,
door is open.
So deftly, you see Cassie be like, because he was using the help action before. He was looking very intently while you're trying to do it to like figure it out, and he like leans down, grabs this like set of thieves tools that he has, and he like leans down, and with the guidance from Cass in like, you know, a number of seconds, it is unlocked. And he just looks to you, Jack, and says, I think you've actually loosened it.
Yeah,
that
I need
was
to
very-
get
that was
some
very-
pointers from you,
very
Cassian.
easy.
Wait. Insight. Did Drag actually loosen it?
Well, insight, that's what Cassian thinks.
Okay.
Whether he did or not, up in the air, but it was pretty easy, so he did it. And so that's what he's going to
Next
say,
time
because
there's
he's a nice
such a
person.
difference in like roles, I wanted to be like, guys, it's not a pull, it's a push. And just open the door.
Or it's like a key card and we're slapping a fucking
Yeah,
debit
yeah.
cards on there.
Yeah. So the door is unlocked.
Well, we've knocked on there. We'll just come in. This door appears to be unnaturally open. We're just going to check on it.
Oops, I didn't mean
Don't
to
say
open
that.
initiative. That
Oh,
was the
no.
wrong. That was the
Whoa.
wrong. It was really funny
Right.
timing, but I clicked on the wrong thing.
My heart sank.
No, I
Holy
meant to click.
shit.
I meant to click the reveal one, and I just misclicked.
That was
Oh,
really
no.
funny. though.
Jesus Christ.
Where is it? The
Oscar, you know, is this the way of telling us it's the barn in Act 1, Baldur's Gate?
Listen, people are. I'll tell you what. People are not fucking in here. Yeah.
sure?
So, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so sure. Well, so you open the door, and you see, lying on the bed.
Small room.
You see, lying on the bed, is a body.
Oh,
The
fuck's
room,
sake.
the room reeks of blood, and you can see it like the window here has been opened, like broken.
Why didn't we check around the building?
I don't know.
Well, 'cause that's like in like the middle of a courtyard. We couldn't have got to that. could we?
And you can just because I'm going to describe this. There is no head attached to this body.
So no head?
So no head.
So no speaker dead.
And you can see around where the neck is, it appears to be blackened and charred flesh.
Ew.
Maeve, do you see a spirit here?
Maybe does not see a ghost here.
I think Maeve would just shake her head. Like she's not
Oh.
really talking right now. That's vile.
Better than what James described
What?
that one time.
Oh yeah, with Fred.
Yeah, that's what you guys see.
I was like, what? Okay, Archon's going to try not to look, but he's going to look at the floating dark shard to see if it's pointing towards the body or if there's.
Yeah.
But what I'm assuming is that this is now like a, what's it called? Like a calling card. That's what Archon now thinks.
Mm-hmm. And it's like you see this. The shard is pointing to the body. And I will ask: is anyone looking properly?
Yeah.
At the body.
Yeah,
At the
I'll
body
look.
and in the room. Yeah. So I'll say
I
perception
was
or
about to ask
investigation
for
checks.
if I could do.
I will
medicine
try.
check.
If you want to do a medicine check on the body, that's absolutely.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
dead. but
Yeah, we know specifics.
Yeah.
Spellcast.
Ooh,
wow,
oh,
no,
wait.
that's bad for
No,
me. on
I was about to
investigation. Jesus.
Yeah.
Luckily, your passive's good.
Yeah, my
Oh
passive's
crap!
like 17,
I
so-
misclicked investigation.
Okay,
Disregard
so wow,
That's
these are
even
some
worse.
low rolls for you guys.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Well, I
with
did roll
Maeve,
for it on fucking
with
poker.
Maeve 17 and Archon's passive investigation, you can see this is disgusting that sticking embedded in the neck of this person is a small black shard covered in blood and gore and ichor.
Should we tell the proprietor of this casino what's happened, or do you think he's in on it?
I think we need to tell. I can't think of his name. Not Captain Dan.
Jordan.
Captain Gordon.
Jordan.
Sorry, Captain Ed Jordan. That was it. Yeah. Yeah, we need to
Because
tell.
he's tall.
Yeah. Wait. I'm gonna cast sending. Captain Jordan. We found another body in the what the fuck ever the name of the place is. The casino in the High Roller Suite. It's disgusting. Please come. I think that was 125. Love our
And we'll say Cass.
We wouldn't know how long the.
Well, Cass's medicine check wasn't great.
No.
However,
I could give it a go if you wanted me to.
if someone else would like to try
Medits.
make a medicine check, there you go.
Thank you. Oh, actually, my medicine's dog shit.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I don't know why
I
it's
was thinking
wisdom.
of nature. Sorry, medicine's wisdom.
Well,
isn't it?
medicine would be wisdom in my head.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So that's a 13 plus a D4. Could be good. No, 14.
Please.
that was a GM roll, James. But yeah, it's
Oh
a
yeah,
one.
so it is wisdom,
14. Yeah, I'll say you can't get specifics, but you get the sense that this was likely, like, they were likely killed within the last 36 hours. So recently enough. Like, you can see some of the blood is still slightly liquid. I didn't say the word juicy, you did. Slightly more liquid, and you can still, like, how do I say, like, smell it that it's fresh, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Oh.
It's not nice.
Yeah.
Are there
But
any
at least it's not
footprints?
rancid that we're throwing up, so I guess that's one blessing in disguise.
Like, I'm assuming from the picture, there's fucking blood everywhere. Are there any
Yeah.
footprints?
The only footprints you see, there is a few footprints in the blood that go back out the window, but then sort of a few steps in, they stop.
Okay. I'm going to Mage Hand. I'm going to make sure I've got it prepared. I prepared my spells this morning. I do have Mage Hand prepared. I'm going to Mage Hand the Dark Shard out of the neck and
Nice.
Mage Hand it into the jam jar with the other thing and see as more curiosity than anything else because I don't want to look at
Yeah.
the body.
You
Archon's,
see,
like, really pale, but like you want to see if they join up.
yes, they do. You see, as they get like closer, like magnetically, they fit together, and there's almost like no hint of that seam line. There is like a little bit of it, but it's very like, it's almost perfect, like put together,
Okay.
and it's like it's clearly smaller than that. The bit that you had before, it's like an eighth of it. So you have like, what's the like a third of it,
Yeah.
of the full thing.
Am I able to make a? Would it be worthwhile me to roll Arcana now to see if I can figure out who the patron is at this point?
I think half. You could probably get something.
Okay. Archon's gonna like leave the room. I
Are
think.
any of these people good at medicine? I'm just looking through their character sheets.
I can cast if people want to check. I can boost someone's check significantly with a D6.
No, I was just looking, but no one is really. None
You
of
could
them.
do it with borrowed knowledge.
I mean, I can give you what's it called, Mantle of the Moonlight, and so I could give you a D8. I don't think Archon would like. He'd pull this thing out, and you would see it as like repulsive. So it was like, ugh. I don't know. Part of my
This is
brain
bad.
is you can feel stuff through Mage Hand. Like there must be texture and response there, even if it's
Yeah.
not your hand. It's like it'd be like when you like you all know this, a dog owner. When you pick up like your dog poo, but like you haven't quite got the bag all over it, and like you think you know like part of your.
What a time.
But here's the thing: I know exactly what he's going to say.
Yeah.
Well, Discord silenced him.
Discord was like, stop.
We have to keep it PG somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the
After
body.
this.
Fucking John Discord did not like that.
Well, Acheron drops dead.
Jesus. No,
John Discord did not like you talking about that.
Connection. Jesus, I've got like no voice connection, so apologies. I'm just gonna switch Wi-Fi. He's had enough, and he's very pale, leaving the room like he's about to be sick.
I think Maeve's seen a lot of dead.
Yeah.
In her, like, this is really gruesome, but it's like probably not far off.
She's seen murders.
What she's seen a lot of shit.
Yeah, we see murder. Maeve call it Tuesday.
So I will do borrowed knowledge.
To get proficiency with it.
Yeah.
Cassian will give you the
Guidance.
help
Like
action
the
if you'd
room, I
like.
can give you Mantle of the Moonlight. Give you a
So
D6 on
what's
it.
It's gonna be everything.
proficiency?
So proficiency is +3.
So if I just
Um,
roll
So if you
D20
roll,
plus 3,
so if you just roll a medicine check, I don't know what your medicine,
0.
like your wisdom is. So if you just roll, +3, you have advantage because Cassian's doing the help
And you
action.
should
And
have
guidance.
20.
Well, I'll figure that out after the roll. You have advantage. Beth.
Oof.
And a D6 and guidance.
Well, just so 10. So then you add a D6 and a D4.
That could be a dirty 20.
So 14, and then 15.
Aw.
That's higher than any of the other things rolled so far.
Just one
Yeah,
more
that's
mark.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So you can looking through this. You can also add your talisman D4 if you'd like. Before I say anything.
Oh my god!
Oh, shit.
Wow. So 16. You can tell that Archeron could see that was about 36 hours. This is definitely within 24 hours. You can tell. You can see that on like that cut on the neck. The wound has been. Oh, what's that? It's James again. The wound has been cauterized. Like burned and charred, so there's no blood flow coming from there. You can see that on like the chest and stomach area, there is a mix of like slashing from blades, or a slashing weapon, and like piercing, like something has been stabbed into them multiple times. With a 16, that's probably about it.
Okay.
My connection dropped out for like half a minute there.
Yeah, it's,
Jesus.
Yeah, you DC'd.
Can
I do an investigation check to see if I can find anything to identify the victim by?
James, all I said was that she identified that the neck had been cauterized. There's been slash wounds and piercing wounds.
Dirty
on the
20.
body.
Oh, fuck off. Peru's rolling really well. I'm jealous.
With a 20
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
to identify the victim, it's difficult because they don't have a head.
Do they have like name branded underwear or
Calvin Klein.
like property of Jeremy or something like that?
No. Let's say you see like on the desk there was like a casino card. And you identify the name to be. Have I used this? I just realized I don't know if I've used the name before. I'm just gonna quickly, very slightly change it. No. His name, the name is
Brett.
Alan Lysandra. This.
We
Alan.
had Lysandra, haven't we?
I don't know his second name.
He was the Lysandra wasn't he the
Lysander or
Lysander,
something like
yeah.
that. But it's the second name anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alan.
Guys, I found their name here. Does this sound familiar to any of you?
You found their driver license.
Essentially, the name Alan Lysandra doesn't ring a bell to anyone specifically.
No, never heard of
Fear in
him.
our hearts.
Sorry.
But,
Doesn't strike fear in our hearts.
but the captain
Alan.
might know who they are.
Oh
Or he
fuck!
could-
I forgot
or he
that you
could
sent a
find
message
out.
to the captain. Sorry. Wow, James, you get back something along the lines of, "Oh shit." See if you can find any identifiable things. And let me know. I will see you soon.
Okay, I will relay via sending, and I will try to talk quick in case my connection shits itself again. That we know it's Alan Lysander. He was decapitated. We found. I don't know if we told him about the Dark Shard fragment, but I will say we found a small token. Tell you more when you arrive, and that's a waste of 2 third-level slots.
Oh,
Is that a
Jesus.
waste? I mean, we're not going to get into combat today. Hopefully.
That'll
Don't
be
say
good.
that now you've said it. We're going to. You don't say shit like that.
I mean, Pecon influenced my notes in anyway. So, whatever happens, happens.
So
But my
fucking
Asher is writing in combat here.
Just to spite
Right
Peter, guys, turn around, and there's a.
No, we just have to hear someone say
3
what
red
was it? Oh,
dragons.
you have to do better than that, sister, and
God.
crossbow bolt through the chest.
Does anyone here have a sister? Artron has a sister.
I
No.
have a sister.
I made sure not to include any
Yeah.
sisters with this character.
It's fine. But yeah. So, what did you guys do in the immediate after seeing that and doing that
Archon's having a
investigation?
Should
little
we-
moment outside.
That's
His
fair.
stress level is through the roof.
Should we put the casino in a lockdown? Nobody enters, nobody leaves.
Why? What benefit would that have?
Well, to question them if they maybe heard something, because
This happened a few days
the
ago,
body is like today, right? The body was murdered. Maybe someone
Yeah,
20
heard
I
something.
Maeve got
that
24
the
hours
window
ago.
indicates
Well,
that
it was finished
they
in
left
hours.
through there.
Yeah, but I think Maeve specifically got 24 because she rolled higher.
Also, we
It's fine.
can't do anything. I mean, we could tell the staff, but I don't know.
Yeah, they
I
might
don't
think
we
we
I
done
mean,
it.
they need to know their establishment has had an infiltration, and one of their patrons is dead.
I mean, we've told the captain. Surely the captain will be coming, no?
He'll be here. He'll be here soon. I think. Yes.
I think perhaps.
I don't know if I'll have much appetite for dinner.
Excuse me, but I would like to have a drink to unsee this.
I don't think we can leave the room unguarded. Son, can you see if it were you? How would you try to avoid the blood if you can? But how would you get out of the guard? Well, the courtyard area. What would you do to escape from there? Were you to
I have a look outside of the window. Is it fully walled off?
There's like
Well, is
So,
this
like,
not a window?
I'm assuming that's a window.
yeah, that's a window that's the open window that they would have likely
escaped out.
came out of.
And then is this a well or is this a tree?
That's a tree. But I mean, the outside of the map is not accurate because there's no grass. It's a desert.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Unless
if you were to jump out, there's like a few like doors in like the wall like later on. It's like a fence gate, if that makes sense. Like not like a menacing looking iron fence, but just to like keep random people from wandering in.
How high
yeah.
is it?
Like a good like 7.5, 8 feet tall. So like you could get over it, relatively
Honestly,
easily.
For me personally, I'd probably just jump the fence. And to be fair, if it is an assassin with decent skills at infiltration, jumping a fence is not a hard sell. He probably jumped the fence and got in this way. Probably snuck his way over.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you.
I could try a divination spell and ask where the location of the killer is.
You can do that.
Yeah, but it's a 4th level spell, so I won't be able to cast locate creature later.
I mean,
Well, this is a
Getting
question
an
for the
exact-
DM. Simple question concerning specific event or activity to occur within 7 days. If I say, can you show me the position of the assassin in like 3 hours, like where he will be in 3 hours?
I
would that
don't
work?
think that would work. It's like a.
Like, what's the
Can
weather gonna
you
be like?
send the wording of the spell?
Yeah.
Sorry. Divination, I thought so. Setting specific goal, event, or activity. I don't think you could do like location of person in 3 hours, because that's very specific, and loads of factors can change that.
Can I instead ask, where's the next assassination going to take place?
I'm balancing around divination. It's hard.
It really no. I'm trying to think because I know all the things, and I don't want to just say yes and then give you a really non-answer for a 4th level spell.
The spell does say you could give it in a short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or an omen. So
Yeah,
be cryptic with it.
The
Turn into a riddle.
Like I'll tell
Obviously.
you above board. It's not like a specific thing, and even I don't know specifically who the next person to die is going to be, or if the next person, or if another person is going to die. So it's not a thing I can answer for certain, if that makes sense.
Next assassination attempt.
Um.
The problem is then that could open up to any assassination.
Yeah.
Trying to help the DM after that little thing.
What about instead of asking where he will be in the next 3 hours, what about if you ask where he is now, specific?
We don't know if it's a he.
Then be gender neutral with your phrasing.
Yeah, it.
Where are they? Where is she?
Where are they?
Rachel.
It won't help if they say they're in the. They could be hypervague. They could be they're in Pyra.
They're in the desert.
They're actually in
installation.
Hotel.
Bite my ass. Jesus helps those who help themselves.
Solicitor gives you 2 middle fingers and walks off.
Yeah.
Imagine asking this, and the answer is the place where you can get 2 hats. Like, oh crap! Oh no, they have not.
You could try. I'll say if you give me a question, I will do my best to give an answer once I come up with one.
Yeah. Do we really
like.
want to use this, or just locate creature?
Personally, I think divination might be a better shout, but it's up to you. Which one do you feel most confident with? It's your abilities. Which one do you think will help us the most in the given situation?
Oh, I can't believe you've done this to me. Give me responsibility. I personally think we would be better off with locate creature, because if the person moves, I still have an hour of the spell to, catch them. But that needs to be close
You
enough.
don't know it's a person. Could be a monster.
I don't think a monster has the sophistication to not break a window and sneak in instead of slaughtering everyone.
Well, we all.
Be a smart monster.
But don't you have
I'm a
to
smart monster.
know of this person?
Yeah.
I would say for the spell locate creature, you would at least have to know the general look of the creature.
Can I just spit out a quick detect magic in this room just to double check? I don't think there'll be anything, but just in case.
Yeah, I think the only magic you would have got is from the remnants of the shard that
Okay, yeah.
Archon picked up.
Cool.
Okay, let's say we do divination. How do I word the question? Just when is the next assassination attempt going to happen? Or where?
It feels a
I don't
bit too
know.
broad.
Yeah.
Well, if we just... Maybe we could triangulate his movements if we knew exactly where he was right now, so... What they are right now? I don't know.
I don't want to be pushy at all, but maybe if we got more information from the ghost, we'd have more to go on to ask.
Yeah, but you said you didn't see a ghost here.
No, not here, but there's one
There's one in the square.
in the square.
Oh. Yeah, let's do that.
So we'll say as you guys are I'll remove this one. Oops, not Archon. I'll remove that.
Guys, I'm not suited to deal with the stresses of spell slots and stuff. Holy shit.
Yeah, so we'll say as you guys are like figuring out the things, we'll say as you're like not packing everything up, but like okay, we should go get more information.
As we leave, I do turn to the patron.
Well, isn't the captain coming?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say as you guys are like deciding what to do, the captain does come in. The captain,
blatant Jesus.
the captain does like come in as you guys were just figure out, we're about to leave, and he says, just like comes over to you guys, and says, what happened? Where?
Dead man. In a bed.
Okay.
Over there.
Point me to it. I will.
You decided to point everything to the room.
I will sort it out. As best as I can. Okay. He just says, I assume you got the letter as well from earlier.
Yeah.
Great. I will talk to you guys later. Let me sort this out. You see, yeah.
Can I go up to the guy, the receptionist, and
Yeah.
I want to just like, so when we were exploring, we saw something harrowing, and I feel like we deserve some compensation for the traumatic experience that we just
Oh my
experienced.
god! I'm
Can you
I'm gonna grab Sidon and pull him out. Like, no, that's like, can you roll your fucking ring?
I think did he take it off? I can't remember. Because Neve
took it off, no.
pointed it out.
Somebody's been murdered
If so,
in your establishment.
Can you make me a wisdom save?
Give me money.
Okay, genuine question, am I being rude?
Yeah!
I don't think I'm being rude. I've
You
asked in
didn't
a very
kill the guy.
professional manner. No, I've asked
He's
in a very
probably
professional
just as
manner.
traumatized.
But I'm trauma. I'm a patron to his establishment. This has happened on his watch. I've asked professionally and respectfully that this has happened, and I'm experienced trauma.
Pete,
I don't think that's rude.
Roll me a persuasion check, depending on your roll, depending on how rude it comes out.
Sidon suddenly gets like a Karen
40.
haircut.
Okay. The man says, well, he like looks to the captain who's standing next to you. He like takes out from under the desk, hands you a
Stick of mystery meat.
The 2 gold that he lost on the fucking...
Yes.
That's what I'm angling for. Yeah, the two
Yeah,
gold
he hands you 2 gold and like a
Stick of mystery meat.
Defender longsword, which the monk can't use.
no and a sticker.
A free drink.
Yeah, he hands you like a pass for like a free like alcoholic
T-shirt that says,
beverage.
I found a dead body and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
It's crazy they have those ready. No, he just hands you like a thing for like a free breakfast or like small meal in here. It says, and then looks at the captain who starts to talk to him.
He gives a bow and says that'll be fine. Thank you very much. And sorry this has happened.
Don't even. Just get out.
But yeah, and then I assume you'll leave with the captain talking to the guy. You see, there's like 2 other guards who also come in later on with the captain as you all leave. So, where are you guys going?
So, I mean,
Up north, right, to the Golden Lotus.
Gilded Lotus, then Square, or Square first, double back to Gilded Lotus. Which one would you guys think?
Golden Lotus
option?
is closer, I think.
True, but wasn't this?
And I think it was the. Did Archon tell us that it was the biggest like magnet?
Yeah, I think that would have been
think so.
mentioned.
Yeah, so I think we should go there.
You would have known from what the captain said yesterday that that is where Faris Oren was killed, who's like who was a higher up in the Gilded Lotus. So you assume that's probably where like he is and that whole thing. But yeah, so you guys walk over to there. Hold on, just do that. Yeah, so you walk over to there, and you. Hold on, there's so many people. I'm just grabbing a map. Sorry. Here. Yeah. So, you go to the Gilded Lotus. Where is my description? It's somewhere. Yeah. So the Gilded Lotus, on the inside, on the outside, it's like this marble structure with like veins of gold throughout. The symbol of the Gilded Lotus being like the golden lotus flower all around. On the inside, it's almost like a bank interior, with many like clerks talking to people. You see a bunch of soldiers who are of the Sound Spears, but you do see a number of them who are like separate, like private soldiers of the Gilded Lotus. You can see in the middle here, there is what's the word? Like quest boards, if that makes sense, where people can do quests with the Gilded Lotus because they are like, you know, a merchants guild, like they're one of the biggest guilds in Periphalon, essentially, who just like own a portion of the city, so they make money through that and trade. But yeah, so you all walk in. I'm trying to find it.
I always wondered how they cut the marble.
Magic. Tool.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
maybe a bit of both.
Yeah, but where did they get it from?
Sandstone. Sandstone marble, right? Bing bing. Sort of stamps on the ground a little bit.
I'm not a. I don't know. I'll take your word for it.
But yeah, so you're in the
Whatever
building.
you say, Sidon.
Yeah, you're in the building. What are you guys doing?
Archon, where's the thing
Yeah,
pulling
what-
to right now?
The compass zone.
I'm very reluctant to test it, if I'm being honest.
If you want, I can
How?
hold it.
No,
but
it's fine. I could really do with not. If I could never walk into a room which is filled with gore again, you know, a normal person might think that's not too much to ask for, but here we are. Is there
Do you
like
think
a
we
place
could
that
retire and
can...
become librarians?
Well, that was my original plan, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna go to this central bit, which I assume is like, you know, where people. write
Those
their
are
check.
they're like quest boards and like
Yeah.
mixed. So yeah, you can see quests on that and stuff. Yeah.
Go to that. Presumably, people doing weird shit near the quest boards isn't that unusual.
Yeah.
Pull out the jam jar and see kind of where it's pointing.
Yeah. So it's pointed on this map, north and very slightly east. But you also do gauge there are 2 points in here. Now you're close to it.
that's why it was so big here.
I'm not gonna make the joke.
Well, we.
So if there's 2 locations,
2
is
points
one-
very close together.
Are they is the one stronger than another, or is it kind of like just wavering between the two?
One. Hold on. Let me make sure I do this right before I say the wrong thing, because it's not a gem dragon. Yeah.
Why do I feel like it's the guys that? Wait, are they actual tokens? I'm assuming they're actual tokens.
Yeah. All these people can move. God, where is it? I just want to get it wrong.
Where is it?
Yeah, so there's one bit that appears to be stronger, and one like smaller bit, but very close to each other.
We should have really brought the captain with us.
Sort of like this direction-ish.
I'm gonna balance this thing with my mage hand and have my mage hand hold it as steadily as
like
possible.
Like a mage hand butler.
Yeah, kind of. I don't have unseen servant, but I want to try and like walk up and down the corridor so I can pitch. Not exactly, but like see if it is anyone in this room, kind of thing. So I do a reading here, do a reading here, and then kind of top of the map to see if I can triangulate it with any degree of accuracy.
You don't get the sense that it's a person in this room. No.
Okay.
It's definitely all of them are pointing like slightly more north of this map.
Okay. Gonna go. That's general friends. I will not lie. My enthusiasm for this endeavour has evaporated somewhat. However, I think it needs to be done. Shall we make use of the deputization of the sand spears and see if we can get our way through this door to see if there is yet another door-filled room?
Let's ask if it's available to the public first. I want to, gain unwanted attention.
Well, we also have the mark to say that we're
But that's
working.
what I meant. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
Show
say we do
you're
it.
more than the public.
Audron,
We are private.
are you okay, Audron?
I'm fine. It's just not.
I
Pleasant.
know
I'm
this. I know this. I don't want to. It's going to sound insensitive, but that's not the intent. But you knew we were hunting a murderer.
I did. It's just I wasn't. We were having such a nice time in the casino, and then fun times, laughing, joking, and then pineapple drinks, and then. Oof.
Yeah.
No, I'm okay. Thank you for asking. It's just. I'm reluctant to open another door and see it again. But
I get it.
Okay-ish. I will say, his little mark on his neck is just the teensiest bit brighter.
Do you wish me to cast calm emotions on you?
No, no. Sorry. I'm not about to. No, I'm fine. Please don't worry. Let's crack on. It's going. It's needs doing, and I just perhaps somebody else can open the doors this time.
Yeah.
I'll open the door
Sure.
if you find it.
Thank you. It's just I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but something like that.
I guess the last time we opened the door, it was clear there was trouble, but the body wasn't there. So.
Who has the badge?
Me.
I think Maeve has it, yeah.
Should we talk to a clerk by the table or just one of the guards?
I suggest we go to the guards and see if we can use it to, not bluff our way through, but
It's not
we
a bluff
don't
if
want
we,
to cause
be fair, it's
panic.
not a
to
bluff
certain-
if we. Oh,
well,
go ahead.
we are empowered by Captain.
Yeah, exactly.
The captain, but
So that's what I mean. Is in, like the guard should know, as in we don't want to cause panic to like just general assistance.
Yeah.
So is it like
this isn't
get
time
away
for-
with anything badge?
no,
No.
Okay.
It's
I
like
just
a
means we're
use
like
your
a-
own discretion.
To
We're
Draco,
like,
what do you have
freelance
planned?
Would
I
you
think
like
we're
to know?
I think we're like freelance investigators.
Yeah, that's the closest.
You know.
There are two silents, and every silent there is two silents.
No, not
Don't know which
one
one was the
more
real
of them.
don't know which one was the real one, so I just deleted one of them and hoped.
You just destroyed
Well, the
the
one-
real one and let the evil clone survive.
I think
You have doomed us all.
I think I must have put myself on the map twice actually. So I can control both of them.
Could be. Yeah. So we talking to this guard here? The one by the door?
No.
So what I'll just let you guys know, the guards that are these tokens are like the Gilded Lotus guards, and then the other guys are the Sand Spears. They're like probably here investigating. But yeah, to gain entrance, it would be the Gilded guards likely to,
That's
it's their
my
place.
concern is that they are probably not answerable to the Sand Spears.
Yeah, but this is a different type of thing. We're kind of acting on like, we're not here to like police them. We're here to investigate a murder that happened on their premises. So
Possible murder. Excuse me,
yes.
young man.
This really old-looking says yes.
Hello. My name is Castel.
Mhm.
Can
Hi,
I
Standing
Castel.
on the fucking line.
can I ask what's behind this door?
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun, dun.
He says, oh well, behind the door, it's just some of the more private areas. People go in there if they are making bigger transactions or signing sort of things. So we have it closed for safety reasons.
We are
I love that all you guys are in a line.
yeah,
we are currently tracking someone of significant importance. And may I please show the badge?
We're under the contract of the Sand Spears.
Help me.
Guidance.
Is this how Simon feels like when we gaslight him into talking?
We're contracted by the Sand Spears to aid their investigation.
Mm-hmm. Who am I gonna have make this check?
That's what's leading it.
I have
will
That's
terrible
leading it and then
charisma.
give him advantage. Give
Uh,
him advantage.
I will say, Cass make me the check, but you have advantage because
no.
you showed the item, and I'll give you a I'll give you a D4 from Slab Helping.
Hey,
Because he's a bard, so it makes sense. Okay.
20.
Like inspiration.
Well, yeah, but I
D4
didn't want him
just
to
four?
use an inspiration for that. D4, yeah, but you roll high enough anyway.
Oh, I got
20.
you. Inspiration, yeah.
He says, yes, please, right along. Another one's in there, looking already.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, this will be what's the face? Samael. Money down to Samael.
Have
How
a
much?
blessed day. And
How much?
just-
Let me change my notes.
All the gold I have.
Well, James,
No,
I didn't even have to walk sexy
in real
like
life, James,
Mathos.
I don't have any gold. In real life, so I can't really pay you.
All I have is
I
my
have a
wedding
sword
ring
in
and a
real life.
filling.
Does that
I have a
count?
gold watch.
Do you? A solid gold watch?
Damn.
Cool.
Jesus,
Oh,
That's how you're
gold watch as
rich?
well. No, it's an heirloom of my grandfather's.
Oh, nice.
It's
What are your grandfather's
it's,
rich?
it's the only thing he had. And apparently
What, was
it's
he poor?
all. Oh yeah, he was very poor. It's self-winding and everything. It's a really nice watch actually.
That's cool.
I
Is that
don't
a fob watch or like a wristwatch?
wristwatch. I don't wear it often because I only wear it on special occasions.
Yeah, I bet, yeah.
So it's in like a box in my flat somewhere. Yeah, it's a really nice
Somewhere.
watch. I know where it is. It's,
In the flat.
yeah,
Hopefully.
You don't have to
yeah,
tell
it's
us.
it's nice.
It's
nice,
fine.
nice.
Archon, is the thing doing? Sorry. Where's
Doing the
the
bouncy bounce.
Yes.
Doing the do
that.
from Mountain Dew.
Oh, I don't. Well, I'm walking, you see, so I try to hold it steady to see.
Is that a table or a bank?
It's
Like a
table.
couch.
I
Yes.
make either works. Yeah, you get you. Hold it for a second. It's coming from. I'll just give you the direction. Just up. In this room. This one.
Oh, so I'm not on the map. Sorry, I was making notes. Okay.
That's why.
So, okay. Cool.
Oh.
I tell you what. Right. Is this guy going to let us through with that?
Yeah. The door. That door is closed on the map, but it's open.
Okay. Cool. Right. Yes. Strolling in. And I say to this. Is that a flower pot or a guard?
There's 2 guards.
Okay. Say
Is
to
that the
one of the
sand
guards.
spear that was?
Yeah, that's one of the sand spears. The sand
One
spear
of
is
them
the one.
tells the
with 7.
truth and one of them tells a lie.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Saying to the sand spear one. Good day. Does he have like any insignia on him? Like.
Just like a basic, maybe slightly higher than recruit. I don't know what the
Corporal
would be. Yeah, something like that.
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's a basic bitch, is what you tell them.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me.
Wow.
Cadet bitch.
Huh? You what? It stabs you.
We are here under the not instruction, but under the grace of Captain Jordan. Would it be possible for you to open this door for us? You may come in with us. We have reason to believe there is something of interest to do with the. Kind of look into the other guard and lean forward to the Sandspear. Recent unpleasantness.
The sounds says, people are already in there, of course. I assume you show the symbol while you're talking.
Yeah. Oh, who's in there?
A few other guards and another investigator.
Is it Samael?
Yes.
Have a hero point.
It is now.
Archon, I'll open the door, don't worry.
Come on, I've got none. None.
Yeah, okay. Because hopefully it'll be nice to me when we're in your campaign.
I'm super nice to you. Sometimes.
Here you go.
Archon, you might want to cover your eyes.
Well, if there's people in there, okay.
Well, walking in, it is all of the blunt stuff that's in this room is like dried. It's clearly just been kept there for like investigating purposes rather than So like you don't accidentally wipe up a crime scene. But yeah, so you see
it's all on carpet. You can't get bloodstains out of the carpet.
You see two sand spear guards. You see one gilded lotus guard. And you see a very tall-looking figure with like grey, pale, like some like pinky skin. I guess lavender's probably closest. With like curly hair on the top of their head, wearing like a blue and white suit. You see slung behind their back is what looks to be a musket. And I'll send the image of Samael.
You mentioned this has been in the one shot. I remember the art, but can't remember the one shot.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
The image,
which I think is true for all the one shots we have done.
That's not sure. I remember some of them.
I mean, it's a while ago.
This is Samael.
All your listeners, I wish you could see this. This art is so good.
Hey,
oh my
well,
God.
Guess what? Peru, I usually add the images that I post that I have made
no.
on the YouTube.
You ruined me.
On the YouTube.
I will never be able to tell this joke again.
Yeah. Not on James's ones, but on my ones.
Okay. Weird question.
Yeah.
In that art, she's wearing gloves. Is she actually wearing gloves?
They are wearing gloves.
Sorry.
Yeah.
They're wearing gloves.
You see, the 3 people who were looking around. 4 people who were looking. They all turn around, and 2 of the guards move across because I think you've been let in, so they're not stopping you in any way. And Samael says, "I wasn't expecting company."
My name is
To be fair, neither were we.
There's no obvious body though, is there, that I can see on the map?
No. You get the body's clearly been moved from here. It's just the remains.
I'm gonna try and find this while they're talking. Archon's gonna go around the room and find this dark shard.
Yeah. So you can. Yeah.
You can RP and then tell me where it is.
Just Samael's skin color.
Mm.
Does it look like the skin color of the assassin?
It's similar, yeah, but it's like saying the two white people have a similar skin color.
Yeah, but there's something about it already. I don't know. Maybe the eyes.
The eyes.
Oh, he.
They.
They, sorry. They are armed with guns, so I think someone in the casino.
They're Shodokai, yeah.
Which is like the weird Shadowfell.
Shadowfell elves.
Yeah.
Shadowfells.
Shadowfells.
You see, they sort of like turn to look at all of you and give like a bow. Well, I'm Samael Desdemona, and you are.
Oh, I'm Castell.
Sidon.
Maeve.
Slab.
Okay, they just go through
and the person in the back there is Archeron.
They just go through and get all the names, including NPCs, but I won't RP with myself. And as you're
not.
You're breaking
you've
up.
gone very, very glitchy.
Oh, hang on.
It seems your friend has
Yeah, Archeron is passed out.
gone into the ether.
He kind of gets a bit stressed out. Give him a moment to compose his thoughts.
That's fair. This is not a nice line of work.
You carry interest in weapons.
I do.
How does one get weapons like that?
You know that thing I was with last session? That Arakroker dude, like, where I brought the scabbard to the sword.
Mm.
Yeah, he sells, like, parts for them at least, and has a contact that can assemble them.
Yeah.
Really cool.
With the right connections, likely enough money, because they are expensive, and the right skill and the knowledge that you're probably not going to go around killing people, you can acquire them.
Yeah.
Also, not like in the States where you can, like, get one in the supermarket.
No, I'm not. You can't buy a firearm in the general store. That would be insane.
Are the firearms the only thing you use, or have you used bladed weapons in the past?
I have a sword just in case, but I don't usually need it.
Huh. She's not. They've not got the sword on them, have they?
Let me just check the specific sword, just so I don't be like, they have a great sword. Because I have it in their inventory. You see, they would have it. Where would it be?
Between your legs.
No, they're probably at where the musket is. Sort of, not hilted. Just like behind that in like the outfit, there is like a scabbard for like a scimitar.
The flaming sword or flaming blade I saw in that vision, was it of a similar scimitar style, or was it more like a straight blade, dagger?
It was, I believe it was a scimitar. Let me just double check. Yeah, it was a scimitar.
Suspicious.
But like, if you look, they are,
Especially in the desert.
Yeah, it's not an uncommon weapon to have. It's like saying, "Oh my god, you have hands? You're what?" For like adventurers.
He's using his short bow. He must be the killer.
Oh my god, you've got a ranged weapon.
Look, I made what's the word? Circumstantial. I've made circumstantial.
Yeah.
Assertions.
Yeah,
my audio completely shit itself. Then my mic decided to completely shit itself. So that's where I was for the last few minutes. Archeron kind of like comes to and says, "Sorry, there is something pulling out to my jam jar that I must find," and continues looking.
So you see, as you're like looking around, in like Samuel's pocket, they do pull out a shard that's similar to the one that you have, and they say, "Well, it seems like we're both here for a similar reason."
You just had it loose in your pocket?
I couldn't sense anything.
So the
Negative from it.
shards are like shard of the shard thingy.
Yeah, shard of the amulet. That's the way I've been
Yeah.
describing it because it's so confusing to say the
If
shard of the
we-
shard. Yeah.
If we gather all the shards, what could we use the medallion
Infinity Gauntlet.
for?
Well, from what I gathered, it's a piece of a dark shard amulet that's used by warlocks to fuel their spells. But yes, I found this piece on a victim.
May I have that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
They give it to you.
I'm just going to let them pop it straight into the jam jar.
And you see it connects like the other one. The other bit.
If I can make a check here, when
There.
oh my god, when they said yes, when they took that pause and said yes,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if this should be an insight.
Yeah, it'd be inside.
Did their facial expression change at all? Did they come across as slightly suspicious, maybe trying to save a bit of face on something, trying to hide?
You can make me an inside check. 11. What's your passive? Is like 13.
Yeah, that's 13.
You can't get too much. Like they're very like reserved in how they move and how they talk. But you get the sense that they weren't being like suspicious because they're suspicious. They were just being like, should I trust these people with this thing?
I do have a question because earlier it was established that there were 2 in this building.
Mhm.
Where's the thing bouncing towards now?
I see Samuel was looking there before you all walked in. After you'd see it because you're right there, your passive investigation's high enough and you're holding the thing. On the chair, it's difficult to see at first because it's covered in blood and the chair is covered in blood and it's red. But you can see another bit of that shard on the chair.
I'm going to mage hand it out if pop it. I'm going to show it off. I'm going. Is any?
And you can see it is bigger. It is like a quarter, like the first bit you got.
Okay. Is there any reason why I couldn't put this in with the rest of the pieces? Are you looking to do any investigation of the specific parts of it?
Not the specific parts. I was just well, I got this and it led me to here, so that was why I was here, and I guess that's part of it.
Okay, I'm going to drop it in, let them seal, and then I'm going to examine it with kind of like, Okay, so this is. I don't know if you want me to roll a sleight of hand. I want to examine it, see if I can figure out the patron, but I want to cover it with my other hand, the hand I'm holding it with, so they can't see it.
Yeah. Okay. I will say you don't need to like make a check to cover it, but I will say for the patron, I will make it a religion check.
Okay, I'm not terrible at that.
Guidance.
That is a 23.
23?
Oh, never mind.
Doesn't take you too long since it's been around a lot. Abyssal, definitely.
It's a fiendish.
Fiendish.
Yeah,
Abyssal.
fiendish. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll take the.
Why is it always chaos?
How many? How big? How much of it I got now? How much is missing? I was assuming one last quarter.
Have yes, there is. Yeah, a quarter missing. You have 3/4, I think, to my knowledge. Let me double check.
1, 2, 3. Technically, we've already picked up 4 pieces.
You have
Well, yeah, but one of them was very small.
2/4
Yeah.
and
And a
2/8. Yes. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
there is two. Oh yeah, there is a quarter left.
Okay, it's a fiendish patron. With that high religion check, would I be able to narrow it down even further between devils and demon?
Demonic.
Because I
Abyssal.
assume abyssal demonic. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the text is
I just
abyssal
heard
rather
demonish
than
instead of demonic.
the text is definitely, or like the intricate, like the design is definitely leaning towards abyssal rather than infernal.
Okay.
And as you're like looking at this and using your fucking 7 head, Samael says, Samael says, so why? I'm just curious. Why are you all investigating this?
Because we are good people who don't want to see any other people. Is that not reason enough?
No, I'm just wondering, and I'm more surprised how you got in.
Well, very clever.
We got in because we were brought in as freelancers. Did I DC for a second there and come back immediately?
No,
Yeah,
I didn't hear anything.
I heard a disconnect, and then I came back and people were in the middle of a conversation. I was
No,
like,
I didn't hear
someone
anything.
else.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, it must have just been me. Yeah, Cider would just go. Yeah, we were brought in as sort of a freelance investigation team by Penrose.
I see. And did you? What? I'm here on behalf of the Lotus. I'm just asking, have you found anything? If you are willing to share it, it'd be good.
All in good faith, we found another body.
One of the things we were going to ask of you, in the interest of sharing information in good faith, is: did you have a list of locations of the attacks you're aware of? We could try to pool resources, see if there are any common themes that came up if we were to see it from a vertical view. Perhaps there is someone making their way through the city, from one end to the other, or if it truly, from what we say, seems to be spree and random.
Yes, I mean, from what I can tell, it seems to be relatively random. But yeah, I will change it. I will just reveal some of the locations that Samael has found.
It's going to sound daft, but can we get rid of the characters? Because this may...
Yeah.
It may make it easier.
I will
Maybe keep one on the map.
We know where we are, don't we?
Yeah, so Samael on a map points out one here. I will point them out specifically in a minute.
And I'm going to ask him, and you might not have this information, if at all he could do it in a way that showed the order. Sorry, they did it in a way that would reveal the order of the murders. I know that's a big ask.
Oh God.
I said I know it's a big ask. They might not have this information.
Yeah, I don't think they would have all the information. So I think. So I will.
That murder point in the square would probably be where the spirit is.
I will
if
point them out.
It's all related.
Let me. So yeah, I will. So there was one.
Currently, none in the very centre, none in the facets.
No.
Okay.
None in the temple district specifically.
There's one there, one there, one there, and obviously you guys found one here.
And then
there was Oliver, who was about there. Yeah, that's about.
It's interesting that it's all on the outskirts and more in. Get away from specific certain areas by the look of it. Which tells me that if it is all on the outskirt of various points and avoiding the facets, then there are two potential places I could see where there could be a murder. One, potentially the temple district, and two, maybe again in the dunes, a second place.
What's that?
James left.
Oh, it's James again. Oh God.
I don't know. I was kind of talking to Mondron, so I kind of want
to wait. And freeze frame.
Have you heard about the holy word of Solista? Chapter 1 of 9. It was the dawn of the beginning of time, when she in her holy might rose.
Greg just takes out the comic book and starts reading it.
Is it the Solista approved comic?
There, he's back.
Hey!
Fucking hell, that was mental.
Yeah.
I was about to pull out the Bible verses here. So
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Sorry, it just dropped out of me.
So Simon says, potential murder spots left could be, well, if there could be one in the Golden Oasis Inn, which is quite close to the Temple District, but I'm thinking there could be one in the Temple District, and then maybe another attack in the Dunes, maybe near Fortune's Favourite. Just judging by the fact that they're all on the outskirts, and if they went in a circle, that could be the pattern. That could be the potential next target. We don't know who it could be, but this is going to be an interesting question. We've found a murder in the casino, regular high roller. Is there any people you know who might be a target who frequents establishments like Fortune's Favourites?
Are you asking Samael that?
Yeah.
They think. Well, I've not been here for a great deal of time. I'm not that up to date with all
the name
people.
of the victim was Alan Lysandra. Does that sound familiar in any way?
Not. Make a check, but I don't even know why I'm making a check because it's just a random gay.
A clue. Write that
Say a
down.
random gay.
Random guy.
A random guy. You said.
No. I don't know the name. I'm sorry.
We as you were drawn here by the fragment of the shard, we were also drawn here. Did you notice there was a few other points of interest for the shard in the city?
I did. My plan was to come here because this is where I was originally stationed, and then follow the largest sign, which I assume was you.
Sorry, Samael. I know you said that you were working with the Gilded Lotus, but I just assumed that you were sent here by like the Sand Spears as like a liaison between the two. But are you actually like fully employed by the Gilded Lotus as their investigator?
I was contracted after Faris died.
Oh, okay, I see.
What's the value of the contract?
God. I'm gonna make up a number. They say
1,000 gold pieces.
They say it was 650 gold upon discovering the identity of the assassin, and then a further like looks to the side, whispers to a guy, a further 1,000 upon kill or capture.
Kill or capture. It's not like 500 for kill, 1,000 for capture. It's like a proper wanted dead or alive situation.
Because I'm a cowboy.
When just curiously, when were you hired? When did you come into Pyra?
I've been here for a number of about a week and a half, but I was hired. Oh God, when was it? When did Faris die? I have it written down somewhere because it would have been the day after that. Faris assassinated. I think it's 4 days ago, so 3 days ago.
And you were just here on recreation beforehand?
Well, not recreation. I make my way around. I need to make money.
From Penrose, was Faris the only one he knew about before the one we showed him in the casino?
No. So you got the sense Penrose knew about a number of other murders, but wasn't sure if they were linked.
Yeah.
And also was like, really, part of him didn't want to believe it was the same because of the severity of everything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did Penrose give us like a time frame on when the first murder was?
I
started up
believe
again? I
I
can't
believe
remember.
he did say about between a week or two. Oh god, let me find out. I do.
I'm making so many micro connections that it's not
No,
looking
it's
good.
funny.
So
But,
that's what paranoia looks like.
I think I did say a week and a half. I'm trying to find it for you specifically. But I actually can't remember. I don't even know if I said it specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do actually. He believes they've been acting for about a week and a half. That's what I've got.
I'm watching this person.
I don't think it's Dan.
Red
That's
herring. Red
James.
herring.
I don't think it's Dan. Well, the plan is the remaining piece of that we believe to be in the temple district. However, we have another lead that we'd like to investigate first. Would you care to join us in the temple district and say what time is it now? Like coming up to lunchtime?
Yeah, we'll say it's like probably went to bed kind of late because we had a long day. So we'll say it's like 1.
Yeah, so if you'd like to meet us there around in an hour, 90 minutes or so, that's how long will it take to walk there plus an hour?
Yeah, give it like probably a good 2.5 hours.
Yeah, 2.5 hours, and we can try to find the last part of this shard together and see if it reveals anything further. We have one other thing we'd like to do, but it's we don't know if it's
I understand. I understand.
We'll protect our sources.
Of course. Just let me think for a second. All right. I'll see you then.
Okay. I can always. Are you able to? Are you magically inclined?
Somewhat, but not that much.
This archer on sighs inwardly. All my 3rd level slots are going on sending. If we find anything that colours the meeting in the temple, I'll be sure to let you know.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I know a great place to eat lunch near here. They have a excellent salamander on a stick.
God.
Is it as spicy as your curry?
All out, Jesus.
Well, if you want it to be, it can be spicy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I tried it when I was in the bazaar earlier. It's pretty good food.
Of course. Is there anything that is a place that does slightly more? I won't say normal because that's not fair. More traditional food.
Fish and chips.
Traditional for here.
No, cubes of meat.
When in Marquette.
Not
You
you know,
know,
I
Marquette.
also know a steakhouse.
Where's Marquette?
I don't know.
It's another desert.
Another desert. I couldn't remember where I am.
When in Pyra.
When in Pyra.
Archer, I also know a good steakhouse if you would prefer that.
Well, it's very hot. I don't want a lot of red meat. I was thinking more fruit, but
Obelisk, that's what I was
easy.
trying to think of. I don't know why it's in Marquette. My mistake.
I mean, you're in the place with all the nice stuff. You can definitely get some food.
Well,
oh yeah, let's go. Let's.
Well, I just didn't want to reveal too much. Maybe when we were in there, did you no further?
You're far away from your mic.
Sorry, when you were in there, there was no further sensations. No more of your friends.
I want no friends on the other side.
Nope.
Well, I suggest then we head to wherever this spirit is. It would be interesting if Sable would be able to narrow down this second, more powerful spirit. Perhaps it could give us a location of where it was. It could well be our assassin.
Have we left the good Lich now? We've left her.
It's up to you guys.
Them. Jesus.
Samuel left before you did.
Okay.
All I would do is have that conversation.
He just left us.
In a vacuum. I don't want to.
That's fine.
Yeah. I don't. That Samael character, I'm not sure about. There was something strange, and I don't know if that's just me noticing skin color, but
Being racist.
well, it was a
I
very
don't want to say it's because their skin was white, but
look. They had a very. It was similar to the skin color of the person in that vision, but I couldn't get a clear look at their hands because of the gloves. But there was also a scimitar.
Why would they?
The time frame.
Scimitar is a
Time frame
normal weapon,
fits.
though.
Yes,
Yeah.
but also the time frame.
But then if they, maybe I'm not going to poo-poo your instincts because you have been out there in the world. I just the logic doesn't fit for me. That there's something we haven't. There's something we're missing, and
Yeah, I agree.
They had a gun. Why would they need to break into somebody's house? If they wanted to kill someone, they could do it safely from a distance.
Those firearms are loud.
So are screaming people and sword fights.
Yes, but when you're sneaking them
Yes, but you can
we know this
fire a
assassin-
shot. You can fire a shot
Yeah,
from 100 yards away, or even further away. And
Really?
then
That
you
is true,
slip
but
away,
Sidon,
really.
we're talking about a mass murder.
Did you just say Sidon?
you did.
Jesus Christ, I did.
Listen,
Archeron,
Sidon.
Archeron,
Wait, do you confuse me for you? Are you okay? Have you had a stroke?
Archeron,
one.
God. My God.
I agree. If they had a gun, they could just use it. But we're talking about a mass murdering serial killer who hasn't been active for a while, and then all of a sudden starts up again. They will probably want to be very.
How old
Very
did
close.
Samael seem?
Well, Samael, Shadokai are elves, so it's very difficult
Very
to get
hard
a
to get,
sense.
yeah.
I'll say if you
Well,
So
Probably
between the ages of
from the-
50
from-
and 250.
from the checks that you made about them last session, Samael's like relatively young. Like for elves, I mean.
Is he over 18?
That could mean anything.
Yes, they. I mean, you probably don't know the exact number, but they're probably, from what you would know, between 35 and like
Oh, a kid
70.
then.
Yeah, like
Wow.
like imagine young Batman. Like,
So the timeline doesn't fit then.
Robin.
I mean, the time like it could.
The
but,
boy
like,
wonder, Samuel.
When did the first set of killings happen?
4
Uh,
years.
well,
Three to 4 years. 4 years ago.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
remember something for like
Oh,
20
yeah.
years ago, or 11 years ago. There was like an orphanage burnt down or something.
Yeah, for 11. But also, Archeron, you would know that was in Arzetus, which is in Arcadia, like the very north of Arcadia, and you
Yeah.
guys would know that the Desdemona like family is from the dynasty, which is the opposite end of the
Yeah, that's,
continent.
Yeah, I thought so. So I wouldn't like. I don't want to poo. I don't want to poo it, Sadden. But the other big thing for me is this amulet. It seems to be being left as a calling card, not like the opposite of a trophy, like a
No,
the pale assassin was here
realised.
kind of thing. And
Yeah.
so
Well-
I wonder that. I'm not saying it's not worth investigating. I'll just say perhaps first and foremost, let's speak to Maeve's contact.
Obviously, I agree. I was just voicing my suspicions early,
didn't-
just so it's.
This is
it's
me
all out on the
asking.
table.
Didn't you describe their skin color as like lilac, not white?
Well, the image is in thing. It's like a grey white, and there's no like, because making someone's
Well,
skin tone
yeah,
actually
that's-
is white it's weird.
That's why
Um,
I did ask if it was a similar skin color.
It's a similar
because-
skin tone.
I don't know if you're. I can't tell if you're like purposely being vague about it because you want it to be like, oh, maybe, or if you're like trying to hide the fact that it is, but you're really not helping
Me?
at all. Yeah. You're
Well,
being
I-
like,
No,
well,
I'll be
they
honest.
do have a
Well,
scimitar and they do
Well,
have
you-
white skin and they
To be
are
fair,
really tall.
this could just be because my suspicion rubs off on people.
I genuinely don't think it's them. I mean,
No, I don't
I'm
either.
just-
But I'm just
I
I'm
saying.
don't
just
either.
giving
I'm
the
seeing-
information. Like their skin, from
Yeah.
what side I can tell, is a similar color. They do have a scimitar. I was being iffy about it because I was double checking if they did have a scimitar.
I mean, the other big thing for me is right. Unlike a lot of the other characters we fight, like Deirdre as a prime example, Ash has played this character before. I know that doesn't affect the character interactions, but for me, I would not expect Asher to play a character that later turned out to be a mental spree killer. Just, you know, that's. I mean, I know that's real matter.
I mean, there is also a possible dead person out there who can tell us exactly what this person looks like.
Yeah, that is true.
And
Unless you got him from behind.
My concern is that they are not related. Like this is just some sad dead person.
I mean, even if it is, Maeve would still want to go help.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Yeah.
I really hope that if we do find another body, that they have a head so I can speak with that, or at least the spirits. Because
Well, that
we
might be
really
why they're
do
being
need more
decapitated.
information.
Yep.
That's what I've done before when I didn't want
Yeah.
people casting to be dead. I just
you
decapitated
do
them.
something so they can't talk. Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of brutal, but it's really effective.
it's like the only way
Their
that
brain.
you can.
Wait, so can they speak even with their like say someone like slashed open their throat? Can they still speak?
Yeah.
In...
It would need to be like
If you decapitate someone,
if you have the head, it works.
Yeah, I was about
But
to
you
say,
need
if
the
you have
head. Yeah, you
What
don't
happens
need
if
the
they
body.
cut out the tongue?
I think that
I've described before as like, they need to be able to speak. So when I had a character I didn't want people cast to speak with dead in, I legitimately said the jaw and lower face have been destroyed.
Yeah. That's the way to do it. You destroy like the lower jaw. Like they still have to move their mouth in the same way. If they didn't have a tongue, you could probably still get some answers. But like if they physically couldn't speak and just make noises, then that's when it's.
So
like,
if someone like that happens to be mute dies, you can't.
Oh
speak
God,
with dead and get
you know
answers?
what? I've never thought about it.
Oh.
No, you have to cut off their hands instead.
Oh God. So I assume
Can
you
you
guys
imagine
are.
side with dead? Especially.
I assume you guys are heading over to the point where Maeve and was like, you know, ghosty McGee. Yeah, so you head over there, and yeah, I will change the map because you see, you see. Sorry,
I
I'm
don't
looking
see
through
the
You see Batman.
I don't want to be that person, but I am getting a little bit tired.
Yeah,
getting
this will be the last thing.
I pictured, the snail phones from One Piece. That sound.
Yeah, so you see a building that looks to be like a kitchen, or like on the inside looks to be like a place where someone would cook. The door, the window.
Change the map?
I'm going to.
Oh.
I'm just grabbing it. The door is locked. So the front door is locked. But you get the sense you could probably open that, or a window, or something. Yeah, I'll change the map once you guys get in. Yeah, I mean, there's a few ways in.
Well, Maeve, if you want to lead the way here, you. Well, I'm going to keep an eye out, but I assume I can't see anything ghosty.
I'll give a knock on the door.
I mean, there isn't an answer.
Should
Can I
we
look through the window before I just climb into this?
Yeah. The interior is like dark, but you have dark vision. So you can see what appears to be a leg sticking out from behind a table. Like a
do you see anything?
dead person. Like a dead
Is
person's
the
leg.
window like open? Can I lift it?
Yeah, you could open the window pretty easily.
Open the window and climb in.
Let me
Oh.
change the map.
Okay.
I mean, I've just seen a leg. I'm not going to stand there and be like, "Well, guys, there's a dead person on the floor."
Oh.
Can you open the door?
Yeah. So
Where's
going
the
in,
window?
The window as well. Whoop.
it would have been.
Is this an octopus?
One of the windows. I don't know.
Or are they just
Allow you to see a leg, so maybe like
It could be like one
that
of
one.
these.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter too much.
That one. I don't know.
You will manage. Oops. You will those who want to get in, and you can see a body on the ground. That
Someone give me a leg up.
Yeah, I
I
helped.
grab him by the scruff.
Where is it? I'm gonna keep making that sound. I'm always
I
gonna.
think you pinched him.
Yeah. So you can see on the ground is a body of like one of not the smaller races, maybe like a dwarf or like a short person. You can see. Why did you do that? There's a guy here. You can see that
No, there aren't.
You can see that the skin around it is like green, like an unnatural green. And again, no head.
So no
Aw.
head.
But Maeve, you can see I guess where would they be? They'd probably be like looking at these pots and stuff that are on the table. A spirit looking at the pots and pans and stuff.
Can anybody else see it?
See what?
I will say the rest of you can see the faintest like thing, similar to how with what was the guy's name? The Lysander, I think his name was. Where some of you could see a like weird undead.
Like aberration.
Yeah, whereas Maeve, you can see like what was a person, like most of their form.
We saw him as a horrible monster.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to try this, and I kind of I don't know if it will work, but I want to actually bring up my astral visage, and as
Can I
look
just talk
through...
to the guy first?
No, I'm not doing anything.
Before Sam beats him up.
I'm not beating him up. I'm bringing up my astral visage and looking through the eyes of the astral visage. Since that gives me like 120 feet of dark vision, and it's like spirit vision. Does
No.
that help me? No.
No.
Yes.
Easy answer there. No. But yeah, maybe you see this guy looking at the pots and pans, and like, if a ghost could frustratedly huff and puff.
She's just gonna be like, hello?
You see, turns around and says, "Yeah. What is it? What? How are you?"
My name's Maeve.
Ah,
Looks to the body. I assume that was yours?
yeah. I'm fucking dead, and no one can try my food. Fucking annoying, isn't it?
Does it not concern you that I can see you?
I mean, people could see me before. I'm happy you can, so I have someone to talk to.
Okay. I should ask. Do you remember anything about the person who killed you?
Like things. I think so.
Think really hard for me.
I think I do. Can you help me with someone first?
Mm-hmm.
This is a very talkative ghost. Listen,
That's why I'm here.
I was working on a recipe
Mm-hmm.
when that bitch killed me.
Bitch, okay.
But can you help me make? Can you help make the meal? And then I'll tell you what I know.
See, now the problem here is that once I help you, you sort of have a tendency, not you specifically, but in past experiences, you have a tendency to disappear before I get the information I need.
Okay.
So, can you give me something before?
How about this? While you're cooking, I'll tell you stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay?
Do you have an apron?
Yeah,
Preferably
over at the back.
Okay.
Maeve, how's it going?
It's
Whoa.
going.
Why is
If
Maeve
anyone-
putting an apron on?
If anyone would like to make like perception or insight or I guess investigation, I'll allow it. I'll allow you to make out some of the not the words.
Guidance.
Some of what
I
this
mean,
guy's
Maeve
doing.
will be relaying stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, this gentleman
Is
wants
it
me
curry?
to cook something.
No. So this guy says, "Listen, I need you to make some my special recipe, flame spiced flatbread." Okay.
Surely, okay, but can I just ask one thing? Are you sure you want me to make it here with all of the... Just like looks at the blood.
Just make it over the other side.
That seems so unhygienic, but okay.
Would you say cooking is dexterity?
It would depend on what you're doing.
So what is
Spicy
happening
flatbread.
here?
I want to know for enhance ability.
I'll tell you, it's a variety of different skills. None of you are proficient with cook's tools, so it's a variety of different skills.
Knowledge, isn't he?
I do make a killer curry.
Good for you. You're not proficient with cook's tools.
Yeah,
No.
what's the definition on killer?
Wait, borrowed knowledge, is that also
I think
tools
that's
and stuff
skills.
Maeve's gonna look at everyone.
Um,
Listen, I appreciate everybody's help, but please, could you just move away from the kitchen unless I ask for help?
Yes,
Because
of course.
I
Should we-
tend to get a little bit aggravated when I'm cooking, and I don't want to.
You won't like me when I'm a little bit aggravated.
I don't want to go Ramsey on your ass.
like that? Should we move
That's
the
my brother.
body or clean the kitchen? There's a lot of blood here.
Apparently, sorry, I didn't get your name.
Gordon Hamsey.
Wow.
Is he blonde?
He's dead.
He's got no head. We don't know if he was blonde.
Damn.
Ask him if he was blonde.
Were you blonde?
I have black hair.
You had black hair. Okay. Can
Nice.
you give me some ingredients and some
Yes.
information?
he points to a thing with little greens that I just sent.
Oh
It's
Jesus,
fine.
you actually sent a recipe.
I did. It's fine. I got it. So he says, "Well, first step, someone needs to preheat the thing, the start fire. Put it to about just gestures to a number because I don't know. He says, I need these ingredients. Hands points to flour, baking powder, salt, the scorched pepper seeds, and very spicy. Says, put those in a.
Maeve's gonna read this list off and
Yeah.
just expect to look up and everyone's put the ingredients down. Like she's full
But you
mum
told us to
mode
let
right
leave
now.
you alone.
No, I said don't get involved in the cooking unless I ask for help.
Oh, but
Looking up and asking
do
for
you
help.
want us to
Because I
help?
was just standing there.
I'm happy to help, Maeve. If you just let me know what you need me to do.
Thank you, Artron. Ingredients.
Mhm.
I'll grab the flour.
Can anybody see anything?
Most of the
I
ingredients
see a
are,
few
you can
things
see
here.
you can see the ingredients around. All of them are here, just in different
Oh, okay.
places.
Like, how long's this person been dead for, and how rotten is this food?
Oh god. This food is like
I see a cobweb.
this guy's. I mean, the map's not fully
I, mean,
accurate.
I got a cobweb in my
Um,
kitchen too. I ain't dead.
That's true. That we know of. You get from the I'm not even gonna describe it. Probably about 12
I
hours.
really should not
20.
be cooking.
Oh,
around
only
this.
12 hours.
12 to 24 within the day.
Oh, and
Um,
how are they? Okay, so I
yeah.
don't know if I my audio's been up and down, so I don't know if I
Mhm.
my brain glitched out on this because but how were they killed?
I didn't describe it, so no, it's fine.
He
Okay.
doesn't have a head.
So
yeah,
whilst
so-
I'm getting the ingredients, can I cast
Yeah.
an investigatory eye over it?
Yeah, go for it. Investigation medicine.
So my investigation passive is 17.
Uh-huh.
But let's
Guidance.
see if you can beat that. Thank you. Investigation 7, 21 plus
Nice.
4, a d4 rather, 23.
So yeah, looking at this body, looking around, you can see the window at the back of the building. Which one was it? This one was likely. What you can see, it's opened, cracked, and broken. So they probably came in through there.
I know what the
Um,
connection is. Everyone has windows.
I know, right? Crazy. But you see, for the body specifically, there are the skin is an unnatural green color, which to you implies poison. There are slashes and piercing. There's no cauterization on this body. It is just it's pretty nasty.
Don't
Can I-
get too
well-
close to it, but I will
Interesting.
mention that because that is unusual. That
Mhm.
and I don't. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry, Beth.
Yes, sir.
With the jam jar, there's no token here. There's no
No.
dark shard. No dark shard.
Yeah, I'm also.
I don't think
thinking-
it's the same person.
I don't. No cauterization means no flame sword.
Yeah, poison's completely. I mean, unless it's elemental weapon, and there's like an element of randomness to it. We haven't seen every other body, but I don't know. We can only ask.
Unless there's more than one, and
Wait,
they're
hang on a
acting
minute.
in.
Wait. So the poison. There's a couple of types of poison in D&D.
Yeah.
Right? There's injury, inhalation, and absorption, and one other one. I think you have to eat it.
Yeah.
Would I be able to tell with that high investigation roll which one of those it is?
You can see that where marks are from like a weapon, like a sword or a thing. Yeah, it's more sickly around those marks.
Right. Okay. Via sword. Okay. So this could be. Okay. Cool. Right.
Yeah.
I will message that information. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to waste my last third level slot and tell the captain we found another body.
That was what I was going to ask.
He says, "Great,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
He says, "I'm finishing dealing with this last one. This is a mess. I will get there if I have the chance. Or I'll send someone over there."
I'm out of sending. I don't know what you want me to say.
I know. That's what he would say.
Yeah.
So, sorry. Cass, what were you gonna say?
Can I do a medicine check to see if I can identify how the poison was delivered or ingested?
That's what James just said. That's what I told James. From like applied to a weapon or on a weapon and hit into.
From
no, but I meant more specifically like location, like back.
Like you get there's multiple spots, like lower back. There's bits on like the leg, like the upper chest, like multiple wounds that a lot of them have the that like poison sickliness around them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool. Beth, what were you gonna say?
Information. Cool.
Yeah, so you begin. He tells you to combine the flour, the baked, all the stuff into the bowl. You gotta add the olive oil and add the water to the dry ingredients and mix it.
I'm gonna stop like mid as he's telling me and just look at him and be like,
"What
information?" You said as I was going.
Yeah, 1 second.
Start talking now.
So either Maeve or anyone who wants to help Maeve. Can they make either a sleight of hand check, athletics check, or a con check?
Why athletics?
Guidance, by the way, Maeve.
To need the dough.
Well, I can help if
16. So yeah, between Maeve and Side, you begin to knead the dough, and as you're going, Forden says, "So what do you want to know?"
Do you remember who killed you? What they looked like?
Like scratches his non-existent goatee, and says, "Well, I got a glimpse of them. They had sharp white horns that were stained red at the top. Very, very pale skin, with this weird red-looking, don't know if it was blood or a tattoo, the top of their face that like covered to like the forehead, for like fear, I guess."
fear factor.
I would relay that to everybody.
So can I make a check to see? So white skin, red horns.
No, white horns with red at the top.
Okay, so white horns with red tips.
Can you ask
white skin?
Weapon?
1 second.
Oh,
yeah, I'll get to that. Hang on.
So white horns, red tips, white skin. Was there anything else that I might miss there?
A red mark on the forehead that looked like a tattoo.
Like a red, like I don't know how to describe it. Like the top of their head was
like war paint.
Red, like war paint.
So not like a dot. We're talking like the full forehead.
No, the full forehead.
Could you ask if they had long nails? I know it sounds like a stupid thing, but
what method was used to kill you, and did you happen to see the killer's hands? Did they have long nails?
It's a bit of a blur. I remember hearing a crash through the window. She, I think, came at me with 2 sharp swords, dropped one of them, and stabbed me, and they, like, thinks and, like, stops. After a few, I remember it going dark, but I felt like, just like his side, like 4 or 5 points press into my side sharp points, and then I don't really remember much else.
So, like, the claws might be poison, or the daggers had poison on them, is my guess. What about the hair? Did you manage to see anything, any hair, or any features that might stand out, other than the horns?
I think they had hair, tied up at the back, white hair tied up at the back. I can't remember too much, sorry.
It's okay.
So Archon's going to stand up and look at where Maeve is looking, but for comedy, it's going to be like a meter or 2 off where the ghost is, and speak very loudly and very clearly, as if you would if you speak from slightly hard of hearing or foreign.
Yeah.
Excuse me, he looks at the body. Mr. Ghost, I am Archeron. We are here to help. Would you...
Me, Archeron?
Yes, me, Archeron. Apes together, strong.
Ape together, strong.
Yeah. Do you know a man called Alan... Oh, fuck, what was his last name?
Something.
Lysander. Alan Lysander. Or Ferris. I'm just going to reel off the names that we know.
I'll he looks to Maeve and was like, what the fuck's this Joker talking about? I don't know who they are.
They can't see you, so they have to communicate through me. I won't tell him that you called him that.
Okay, I'm already dead.
Call me what? Call me what? What did he call me?
You put your foot in it now, mate.
Hey, more information. Keep cooking.
What check do I need to make now?
So the next bit is to shape the bread into small balls. So can you make me sleight of hand or I'll say sleight of hand or acrobatics.
I'm just picturing just Cass is right behind
someone else
me.
can
Oh my god, I'm rolling so bad! What is wrong with me? This happened the other day when I was playing
why are you backflipping?
Maybe you're focused on talking to the ghost.
I'm juggling the need. I'm juggling the bread
Like
balls as I'm
Juggling
doing
the
it.
balls.
Well, your focus, Maeve, the reason why it's difficult is because you're focusing on the dead guy. And obviously you're the only person who can converse, so it's like you're having to relay this to everyone while trying to cook. But after a little bit...
Simon's been on the road for 6 years. He's pretty good at cooking, to be fair.
With his mystery meats.
Well, no, he goes out and hunts small game. He knows how to prep food. He knows what he's doing.
I heard small game meat, by the way, then.
No, I was just... small game.
I heard what I heard. But yeah, so they get put into the right shapes, and then as that's done, Forden says, "Okay, now whoever pre the oven needs to put them on the it wouldn't have been oven, the fucking stove. Thank you. Stove need to be cooked for 2 to 3 minutes on each side, medium heat. They should flatten out and be delicious. What else do you want to know?
Any more questions?
Yes.
Questions?
So, more. So the how tall, how big was the attacker? Like in terms of size, would they describe? How would they describe their limbs? Were they wearing clothes? Were they wearing shoes? Things like that.
I would relate all of that in one big question. And the flaming scimitar thing.
Forden says, well, they're wearing this like black and grey leather sort of outfit. Definitely clothes on. Sorry, what was the other questions? Height,
limbs.
Height and limbs.
Yeah. I mean, normal size limbs. They're appropriate length. They were about you see like from the height of this spirit and from the body. If he had a head, you would assume he would be about like probably like dwarvish. So not too tall, but he guesses like taller than me. Looks around for how tall is Cass?
Cass is 5'10".
Shorter than Cass. About points to I guess Victoria, who is Victoria, who's about 5.
She was here, fucking hell.
I can't play.
No, it's right. It's really intense.
Victoria, who's about 5'9"ish, like about her height, but with horns, so a bit taller.
With the horns, would you say they were a tiefling, or were the horns? Did they appear to be something different?
Obviously, both through Maeve. I think. Well, yeah. Oh, that's true. I think they were a tiefling. I mean, right size and stuff. They had black eyes, with like greyish pupils. It was very, very scary.
Okay. Did they speak? So again, Archon just staring just a little bit off to the left. My good sir, did they speak any language for forthwith you were familiar?
Listen, I'm just to Maeve. I didn't understand a word he just said. But no, they were just like laughing and cackling.
Any answer on that scimitar thing? Silence.
I did.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
Scimitar thing. What was the exact question?
Did they, even though they didn't? Oh, well, I asked if they didn't, even if they didn't use it, did they have a scimitar on them that could have been enchanted to be like a fire scimitar?
Yeah.
On that person.
Says to Maeve, well, of course they had a fucking scimitar. They stabbed me with one. They slashed me with one of them. They put
Was
one
it on fire?
No, they had 2 of them, but they put one of them back when they were hitting me.
They put it back where?
Like, holstered it.
Was that on fire? But obviously I can't hear it.
This is probably a question you won't know the answer to, but did the weapon seem to be coated in anything?
The one that hit me, or the one that they...
The one that hit you, because it's just that your body seems to have an unnatural green tint that usually makes one think of poison.
Well, I mean, I've had some bad food in my day. It's stung like a bitch. So, I mean, it could have been. I could have had something on it that made me go all funny. Yeah, I'm dead.
Any more questions?
She didn't know the other victims. Have you ever wished? I'm trying to think of a way to word this. It's going to make sense. Basically, I'm trying to find a way if they've ever made like something that could be construed as a pact with the devil, but they didn't know that they were doing it. You know, like, oh, I'd give anything for X, Y, Z, like that kind of thing. Have you recently? Again, Archon's like staring at the wrong place. Have you ever wished for something hypothetical and said it out loud that could have perhaps attracted the view of a fiendish creature? Oh, dearly departed.
Thing says, to just like looking to Maeve in the general direction of Archon. Well, I mean, I made, I wished a lot, not a lot, just, you know, wish for the food to be nice, I wish for, you know, people's health and stuff like that, but I don't know, just like shrugs.
Did you have any people who particularly disliked you?
I mean, I'm a chef, a lot of people dislike me.
I mean, enough to do this.
I don't think so. I thought I was a relatively nice person.
If not a little pushy.
But then he says, "No, it should be done now. Should be done now. The food."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking delicious.
Well.
It's like
Uh,
Are you eating the food that we just made in this gore kitchen?
But yeah, so you
Well,
take
I
it
thought you
off.
said that
Please
he
make a
wanted-
con save.
I
Well,
thought you
Eating the raw
said
dough.
that he wanted people to taste his food. I thought that was the whole point of what we're making it for.
yeah. So
I think you used one of the bloody plates.
oh god, you take there's like 2 things of like flatbread, and you take it out, and you see it's got like the fire. What's it called? The scorched pepper like seeds on it, and it's like very. And I would say, Cass, you would know that scorched pepper is like a spice that is not. It's not necessarily a spice, but it can be used to give people like temporary resistance to like fire damage and stuff like that.
Did you just say it's a spice that isn't really a
Sorry, no, I didn't mean to say the word spice. I meant to say
How
seed.
dare you?
I meant to say seed,
Okay,
but
yeah. It's definitely not a
Um,
gem dragon.
Well, because it's like a pepper, so it's got like seeds on the inside. That's yeah. But yeah, so then as it's taken out, he says, "Now that looks good." He's gonna try it.
Sidon already ate one.
As you
Right.
try, can you make me a con save?
There we are.
I had it written down before.
Guidance.
That's a save. Doesn't work.
Oh.
12? Yeah, 12 is, sorry, 18, that's
18.
fine. The DC was 12, that's why I was looking at it. Yeah, so as you eat it, it's very nice, it's pretty spicy. And it's like, almost how, what am I thinking of? It's like when you bite down on any of the seeds, they like burst, like in your mouth, like this
Nice.
sense of like fire, like heat. So for the next hour, you gain resistance to fire damage, and you have 5 temporary hit points.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are these,
Hey, Shadow,
are
you
these
seem less
ingredients
flammable than normal. Want me to try it out?
are these ingredients in like easy supply?
I mean, yeah, most of it's fine. The only thing that would be expensive are the seeds, the scorched pepper seeds, but you can probably find them around.
So it's a pretty
Oh,
handy
no.
thing to be able to have. You know,
Yeah.
5 temporary hit points ain't nothing to sneeze.
Oh,
You have to
my
make it,
drugs fell.
but,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not hard, is it?
It's a fucking-
I said
So-
I didn't
I
help
pressed
at
the wrong
all.
button.
It's not hard anyway. And then as you're eating it, it's very nice. Anyone who wants to can. But he does look to you, Maeve, and says, "Is there anything you need to know? I'm happy." He like gives like a double thumbs up with a smile. Anything else before I leave? Yeah.
Is there anyone who wants us to tell that he's dead, apart from the police?
Did you have any close family or friends that you'd want your belongings going to?
Not
Do you
really.
want me to keep this recipe alive?
Or to the secret
Yes. He just says like, keep the recipe. I'd rather someone have it than no one. I don't really have anyone who would want the stuff. You can have it if you want.
What about this place? And she like gestures to the building that I assume he owns.
Yeah, he just if I
What,
have no
so we
use for
gotta
it.
own a bakery after this?
I've got no use for it. If the city wants it, they can have it. If you want it, then shrugs, you can have it.
Did you have a will anywhere?
I didn't expect to die, so not really. No.
Do
That's
you
a
want
fair
to make
point.
one?
I'm not sure my word will be taken.
Yeah, and
um,
also I don't think we should like falsify a will. That's
No.
not okay.
Well,
Well-
he's dictating it, so it's not falsifying.
Well, how can we prove that? Come on. He's
Yeah,
dead.
Yeah,
you
fair
see him begin to become incorporeal. Is there any final things you want to say?
Yeah, maybe
What are your
just gonna
thoughts on
say
curry?
no. Maybe just gonna say when you get to where you're going, say hi to Sable.
Tell him Maeve sent you.
Yes,
says,
in
like-
that tone as well.
He says, "Sable." Got it. And got it as he vanishes. And he is gone. And
I'm just gonna
unless
like quickly through the link with Sable, be like, "There's a very difficult one on the way to you. I apologize," and then like shut the link off.
Do you think they'll
and-
flirt?
Oh God, no. And
Maybe
unless
interesting question, Maeve. And maybe you have explained this before, but why do you send them to Geffen and Sable and not take them to Cairo's cave?
I don't choose where they go. It just so happens the ones that I see usually end up there.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So you're not sure they're gonna end up there?
No. Would I be sure? I don't think so.
I mean, it's what you've been told by Sable and Geffen
Yeah.
people, so that's like the assumptions you make. And I mean, you have
I'm
no
picturing
reason to
as well-
doubt
as
them.
well. I'm picturing as well. The next time Maeve is gonna go there, he's gonna go, "Oh fuck it."
Yeah,
shit."
there's a new Kirk.
Mm.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do before we end? Quickly.
How many flatbreads are left? Is it just the one flatbread? Someone to have?
There's like, I mean, they're pretty big, so like it would take a lot for a single person to eat a full one. So there's probably
Well,
like,
there's a bit of a
well,
lunch when it
we'll
comes
say
to
you probably have like 3/4 of one, so there's like 1 1/4 left.
Or he could have just
Either you
done a
hang
full
on
on,
to those,
or,
and
or,
next
or
time we
he
end
could
up-
do a full on Mary and just eat a whole Lambus bread.
He could have.
Wait, I
have
actually
the
do
shits
have
for
a
a month.
question. Does Silent have evasion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so next time we enter combat, you just eat one of those, rush in, and now fireball. So you either take or half, or
I'd
nothing.
take half of half or nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think we will leave it there because it is late.